Welcome to another episode of Peace Elite.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
I see nothing wrong.
Oh, Darren's definitely a computer guy. It's all ones and zeros.
Man.
Yep.
Swear or no swear?
Yep.
5 minutes?
You see this? This.
I forgot about that.
Let me tell you something. Yes.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I got pizza.
It's been a fun trip. Do you want to go now? You say you got to pee?
Where?
I thought you said you got to pee.
I heard that too.
No, I didn't say that.
What
I
you
got
said?
pizza in my teeth.
Oh.
How do you get pizza in your teeth?
Oh,
got small
pizza.
teeth.
Hey, man, episode. Don't keep that in.
Why?
Come on, man.
Oh, damn it. Okay, another note. After 15
You
minutes.
can keep that in.
No.
I do have small teeth.
Okay, fine.
It's true.
We'll allow it.
Okay,
I was trying to protect her.
Nah, that's fine. It's not offensive.
Is it?
I don't think so.
Okay, there you go.
I hope not.
I didn't want to answer for you.
I
You
think,
No, I've seen tinier teeth.
How?
He said-
Who? That's offensive. All right, I got it. After 15.
Oh, damn, dog.
When he said on who?
Yo.
Like what freak of nature you know got teeth
Damn,
smaller than nose?
Was it a child? I'm sorry.
Was it a little tiny dog?
Darren, you ain't never seen an adult that look like they never got their big boy teeth? Their adult teeth? Never?
No.
Jen, you have.
Terrifying.
That sounds terrifying.
These are just small adult teeth, but there are people who have like
Yeah.
childish teeth.
Because that's one of
It's
the
like
things.
mad gaps.
Because that's one of the things I noticed first about people, the teeth.
Deep.
Yeah, so.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
He said, whoa.
You see that? I want you to go on Love is Blind and then come to a person like that.
Now, Mary, I don't care about that kind of shit.
He couldn't even give a straight face. He said, I'll marry you.
I don't need to worry about that.
If you're really a creature, I'll marry you.
That's good. That's good.
I think that's the most exciting thing about
my
the
God.
pod. Whenever a Coming to America reference comes in.
It's always fun.
Oh, man.
Oh, going strong, and there's so many.
Oh, too
So
many.
many. Jeez.
Episode, I
Episode.
think 185.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
That sounds good. I
like
like
it.
how you landed on it.
We'll go with that.
Let's stick with that. Welcome to another episode of Please Lead This.
Yeah.
In the building, we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve with the burnt breadsticks.
Yo, man. Whoa. Them shits.
So can I tell you now?
Okay, so yes, go.
All right. So, guys, before I came here, I went to Pizza Hut, and
We put names out.
yeah, I put names out.
Ooh.
Spicy. So, it's funny because before I left work, and I talked to my friends here, and I'm like, I'm going to go to Pizza Hut, and because I came straight to Darren's, I didn't drive through the city. That's why I went to the one near you.
Got it.
Cool. So, from my job to the Pizza Hut, which is still like 5 minutes away from your house, it said 31 minutes. Right. Yeah, well, Darren, you live far. It's somebody's fault.
It's
Word.
It's common occurrence. Shut up, dude.
It's nobody's fault.
That low word wasn't necessary.
Like, dude, he's still on the road. Every week. It's just long.
Don't go the other way here.
Gas is expensive. It's $10 to get here.
Damn,
I had to get a flight.
Continue your story. 31 minutes later.
So, 31-minute drive. So, driving, it says I got 7 minutes left to get here. Oh, now let me tell you, I ordered. You're going to say, what? I ordered, they had something called K-Poppers. So, I guess it's supposed to be like potato with like jalapeno popper stuff inside.
Okay.
Like a tater tot filled with cheese. And
Okay.
so I said, that'll be a fun gen snack, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to get a personal size Supreme and an order of 5 cheese breadsticks because that's my standard order for Pizza Hut. Okay? So that's the order. 3 items, 3 small meals. I get 7 minutes away. Dude calls in Pizza Hut. Hey, it's calling because we don't have any more poppers. Now, I placed the order at like 5:40 for a 6:30 pickup.
it.
I put the pickup time.
It's never, I've never had a restaurant call me back
And the reason why I'm explaining this, listeners, because something happened after this, and I said that's the thing that just set me off. So I have to explain to my friends what it was.
Oh shit!
That I had just dealt with, because they're looking at me like that's not really that big of a deal.
No, but it is a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, we don't have any more poppers. Then he goes explaining how they're getting a shipment tomorrow.
What does that? I don't care.
Need all that information. I don't care.
Like it's
Okay.
Hey babe, the shipment didn't come in. So,
you know.
He didn't realize at 5:45 when I placed the order, or at 6:10 when he opened the order, that they didn't have any poppers. But now, almost an hour later, he's like, "Oh shit, it comes tomorrow." Okay, fine. So like I told you, I had a small pizza, 5 breadsticks, and the poppers. So he's like, "Do you want me to just take it off or give you something else?" And I said, "You know what? Just make it a double order of cheese sticks." Now, this is my fault. I thought he understood what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
I have an order for 5. Make it 10.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
That's what you wanted, right?
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, shit. I hope I'm guessing right.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
Because that makes sense to you guys. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. Get to Pizza Hut. You had ordered. Picked up your order. Perfectly fine. No incident. Fine. He gives me the receipt for mine to sign. It said like $26. I said, hold on, how much is the cheese sticks? He said, oh, well, the 5-piece was $6.49 and then the double order was 12 something.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, my friend? Why would I get what?
Hey.
Why? Instead of if you can't give me the poppers, I want 15 breadsticks in total to make up for the 6 poppers.
And if the double to be double of something.
Damn.
Now I have an odd number. So you see how you messed up?
What? Are you kidding me? Are you playing with me?
Somebody,
are you playing with me?
Where's the camera?
Is it over here?
Sorry, Jen.
No, it's fine. Because now I feel better. Because I stayed calm through this whole fiasco. But in my head, I'm like, am I tripping right now? Is this crazy? You just slid me a receipt for $26.
Well, you're
like,
better than me because I would have looked at it, signed it like, huh.
Hey,
Huh. Oh, okay. And what? I would have sat in my car like.
Normally, right. But I'm like, $26. I told you, this is my standard order. I get the cheese sticks and the pizza.
Yeah.
So I know it ain't nowhere near $26. I'm like, hold on. How much these poppers are like $5? Like what? Okay, all right. Unless my math ain't mathing, this is a lot of money. So he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, that's not what I meant. I meant just, you know what I meant. I explained to him. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry.
this is us just staring at the pizza guy collectively.
Remember that part where I was like, and it's cold? Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of staring.
You gave me 15 breadsticks and none of them are warm?
So, I said, you know what, Jen? Charge it to the game. Stuff happens sometimes. All right, cool. So the whole time we're talking, because you know how the pizza oven, you can see the end of it? Mm-hmm. And there's like all these pans on the bottom, kind of like stacked. But then on the top, there's 2 pans. And inside the pan is something very dark and just sitting there. It's not on a table. It's just on top of other pans. And I'm like, that better not be my fucking breadsticks. So we're doing all this discussion, and I just keep looking back going, nah, there's no way that's mine. That's fine. Because he just said he gave me 15, and that's 2 pans. That's got to be like 10. All right, cool. So I finished paying, and I said, do you mind if I get an extra sauce? Yeah, that's fine, but just so you know, extra sauce is $1. Okay.
Jen, if you want to hit me, I'm sorry, Dad. Just fine. Hey, because
it makes total sense now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Total sense.
And I said, no, that's fine. I don't need the extra sauce. Thank you. You just charged me $26, but it's fine. It's no big deal. It's no big deal, right? It's no big
Everything
deal.
is fine.
Everything is fine. I was on the phone with my darling, and I think that was the other thing that kept me calm. So I'm just like, everything's fine. I can't hear him. I can't let him hear me turn into a psycho, right?
Because he's hearing all this unfold.
Yeah.
Is he getting upset for you? Or
No,
is it just
because I'm staying really calm, so he's not.
Okay, he's not turning up because you're.
Yeah, he doesn't know the whole backstory, so
got it.
he's probably just like, oh, she's just taking forever.
Cool. All right. Because I can imagine him like turning up, making you turn up.
No.
just
He'd
like
be the opposite. Like, you gotta relax, Jen. But anyway, you don't want to tell a woman relax when she's not relaxed. So.
Learn that one. But they gotta relax. Sorry.
So, I'm like, all right, cool. So he goes into the little reverse fridge. What do you call it? A little heater with the door that you put the food in.
Little...
He goes.
Reverse fridge. I was like, suicide doors? Like, how you Lamborghini door fridge?
Stupid me, I was like, reverse fridge.
Reverse fridge. This, in my head, I'm like, calculate. French
Oven?
doors. What is you open the door inward. The door goes in the fridge.
Reverse fridge.
I didn't want to question it because I'm,
Oven?
I didn't think that.
Now that I've had time to digest, I'm calling my oven now, going forward, a reverse fridge.
No, because it doesn't stay warm.
Yeah, it's supposed to. Oh, the warmer.
The warmer. That's
There
why
we
it's a
go.
reverse fridge.
Oh,
Back
shit.
to where we started. Okay, it's me an episode, guys. So, he goes in the reverse fridge once.
Spit take is going to happen on this podcast. Before 200, I'm telling you. Go.
And he takes one order off, and it's your chicken wings, and he puts them in a bag. It didn't even hit me till just now I'm telling the story. Why didn't he just take them both at the same time?
Oh.
You knew I'm here for 2 orders. Takes out the chicken wings, puts them in a bag, hands me the bag. Goes back to the reverse fridge to take out my order. I'm just like, okay.
Oh, my God.
So it's a small box and then a medium box. And I'm like, you just charged me for 15 breadsticks. So that's about 5. And I'm like, you just said it was a double and a single order, right? And he turns to those pans that have been sitting there for this whole conversation with the burnt sticks on the oven. And he's like, oh, they forgot to put them in a box. I'm sorry.
Is this the only problem you see with this thing?
They
forgot to put them in a box? That's the only problem you see with these, sir.
Yo. Fuck them. The way he did to you. Because with everything you was going through, damn. Yo, keep going.
So I'm like, once again, well, I still have 5 breadsticks that were in the warmer, so maybe those are okay.
Yeah.
And I've got this little pizza that's probably all not that hot because we've had a really long conversation, sir. I'm in a rush. I need to do a podcast. I rushed my friends to get there for 6:30, and you've got me here with your foolishness and your nonsense. Okay? My tire pressure light came on right before I got there, too.
Come on.
Right? Cool. So he gives me all the cheese sticks. Then he goes, so before he gave me the cheese sticks, he's like, I'm so sorry. Do you want me to give you a credit? I'm like, I don't live out here. I'm not going to use this credit.
I think I'm coming here again?
Do you hear yourself?
Do you hear yourself?
So I was like, that's fine. I'm not even from around here. Just let me just boxes them up. And it just gives me the stuff. I'm like, well, do I need to say something for this credit in case I decide to use it? Or do I? And he's like, oh, you want to use it? Want me to put it in?
What the?
Yes, I want you to put it in. Okay, your phone number, I'm going to link it to that. So when you call for your next order, just tell them that you have a credit and then they'll pull it up. Okay. Thanks, bud. Like, go Speedway and get my gallon of soda.
That's a lot.
$1.50. In tax.
That
I
is
really
crazy.
went there to get the ice, but they didn't have the ice that I like. But I was okay. Ice is ice. I'm not, no problem. No problem, Papa.
That shit fit a picture, yo. What the fuck? I can't.
Party hack.
Oh my
It definitely is a party hack.
Yo, bruh.
And then I say, Darren, I'm 5 minutes away. And Bim goes, I'm leaving in 5+ minutes. Why did you add the plus?
That was an accident.
Well, that was an untimely accident.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need to correct it. Put my
It's
phone
fine.
down.
I said
Put my
5+
phone down.
minutes, so he's not even sure when he's leaving?
Oh my god.
Woo.
Fuck them, yo.
It's not your fault.
No, it is.
It kind of is.
It is.
He can't read.
I can't. Well, I can, but yeah. Wow.
But you choose not to.
Yeah, I hate my phone, but no, that's no excuse. That's crazy.
So that's why those cheese sticks
I like that.
look at that way.
And which Pizza Hut was it again?
Well, I don't want to say all that on the mic.
No,
Say
you should.
it.
You said you ready? Said it's 5 minutes from my
They
house.
gotta do better. They gotta do better. Say it.
People know that I live in Warwick, so
Text it to me. I'll say it.
it must be the only one in Warwick.
Yes, Detective Darren.
Is there only one in Warwick?
I don't know. I never do pizza.
Oh, I
Hut.
thought you knew that it was
No,
the
no.
only one.
I usually do Domino's.
Warwick Ave.
Oh, Pizza Hut on Warwick Avenue. Step your game up, man. Tell your employees. Okay.
Were they short or something?
No, they just forgot to put the stuff in. It just was a whole series of events that just kind of happened to happen.
The guy's not good at his job.
I've never
The guy is not
have
good.
gotten a call from a restaurant. Hey, wait. wait. Hold on.
I know you're on your way. You said you'll be at 6:30. It's 6:23.
You ordered General Tao's chicken?
The general actually just stepped out on break. He wasn't teriyaki.
He had to go pick up his kid. So he won't be here tomorrow.
General won't be
Is
here.
there something else I can get you? You want a double order of crab rangoon?
Double order crab rangoon. That's funny, Darren. That was good.
Oh my God.
But thus we have made it to our Thursday night.
Hey guys.
So now we're
Love and
starting at
cherish.
basically regular time.
Yes.
Is it though? Nah, it'd be like 9 when we started.
Yeah, I was trying to start early. I don't want to go to bed too late. I'm tired.
I can hear it, man. You alright?
No. Just tired. Today was nothing compared to Jen's misfortune, but you ever had one of those days?
Misfortune. Look at our first one.
You ever have one of those days where just like you keep dropping shit?
I hate dropping things.
Oh man,
Oh my god, it makes me so mad.
because it's such a low feeling. Like it started yesterday. I was here. I made myself. I was so excited. There was a bunch of like stuff in the fridge.
We're all over the place
I
right
made like rice and like there was shrimp and like I found like a straight piece of meat from another meal.
Straight piece of meat.
I popped it all in the microwave. I was like, oh yeah. And then I took it out and the dog like went behind me. So I was like, oh man, watch out. And I put it on the counter and it was like, whoop. This went face first into the.
I dropped a cup of ice and soda today. It was actually a Red Bull drink from Honeydew.
Oh my god.
You know how expensive them things are? I spent a lot of money today.
Y'all be dropping food?
Yo,
It's
like,
so frustrating.
it's the worst thing in the
I
world.
hate it.
And then like that was yesterday. Actually, yesterday morning. Let's start yesterday morning. You know the kitchen stools that we have.
Yeah.
One of them was like I guess on its way out, and I didn't know. So I was on a phone call for work, and I sat and it just gave out all the way down. Boom, Darren fell.
Yo, that's a long fall.
Yo, babe.
Because, all right, listeners, it's not one of the stools where your feet are on the ground.
No, yes.
Yeah, your feet are perched up on this
I am
mug.
6'2", and when I sit in this chair, my feet dangle.
Oh, boy.
So it was a long. I just saw air and kapash. And
Kapash.
yo, man, I was so stunned. I was just like
In my own house.
in my own house.
And you were on a work call?
I was on like a work meeting, but I was on mute.
Oh, good.
God,
Thank
thank
God.
God.
So
Was your camera off?
it was off. Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Christ.
I was just like, I just was looking around like, ha ha. I really have chair here, chair over there.
Yo, can you imagine? You're on a Zoom.
Mine's just disappeared.
You just see ceiling. Yo, that would be so hilarious.
I'm in such a shock. I just sat there for like 10, 15 minutes. I text the wife like, yo, I just, and then the dumb thing was Carter was home. It was before I had to bring him to school. So I'm like, Carter, he's outside.
Oh, I was going to say, they ain't even come check on you.
No, he ain't give not a damn.
Because I know that wasn't no silent fall.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Daddy said a lot of cuss
I
words.
was all nervous. I was like, man, what hurts?
Damn,
I had to do
Not
that
what
inter-
hurts.
I had to do that internal check like, all right, sound off, everybody. Knees. So you start with the most vulnerable. Knees, ankles. You guys all right?
We good.
I think so, boss.
We good. Present.
Elbow's like, not me. Like, so my elbow, my neck hurts, and then I dropped the lunch after that this morning. I got to work in Boston, and they had like a big jar of pistachios. I said it right.
You didn't drop that.
I did drop that. I had my fun. I had like 40 of them. Just,
I didn't know you enjoyed pistachios
I
like
do.
that.
I don't know why either. I had them in an empty cup. I got up to do something.
Oh, Darren,
like,
you wildin'.
Fuck me.
I would have just gave up
Yo,
at that point.
and you know when there's a lot of things that fall, you just like sit there and look at it
I
like,
can't stand it. Like when I tell you I cannot stand to
Dude.
drop more than one.
oh
thing.
my god, more than 10, just kill yourself,
Darren, you've dropped that many things.
dude. and then
I
after
can't
that,
get
I came
10.
home and the boys were like walking around. I had a big jar of pretzels and like I closed it and put it and fell 50 pretzels on the ground. And of course, Kaiser, Daddy, you dropped the pretzels? Like, please go. Like go, please. Like,
He's like, dang,
Daddy.
dang.
Daddy's a
You
klutz.
bugging.
Oh,
yeah, I don't drop that many things.
Oh man,
That's
it was
a lot, bro.
I dropped like 2 and I was mad.
been on a roll, man.
That what makes this whole broken bead bracelet
No,
thing.
yeah, I don't.
Damn, D. Sorry,
Yeah,
brother.
Today was like an annoying. I'm gonna show you a picture. And you're gonna laugh.
Is this of the chair
Of
carnage?
the
or
chair, yes.
Boy.
So wait, here's the lunch.
Oh God! Damn. Please send me that.
And then
So you having a bad day.
so I managed to take this one, the chair carnage. Like,
Ay, jeez.
come on, man. Like,
This guy took the picture while he was still laying down.
I sat there in shock. Like, wow. I haven't fallen like this in a great many moons,
Yo, and the fact that you went in the opposite direction of the chair.
dude. The chair was like,
Like a bear in the
Like,
woods.
I didn't even have time to brace myself, and it started crack, crack. Man, teach your child how to call 911 in case you
Oh
need it.
my God.
Because I just sat there, and then he came back inside like after like 10 minutes, and of course you think he'd be like, "Daddy, you okay?" No, he jumped on top of me like, "What are you doing on the floor, Daddy?" Like,
Son, I'm in pain.
it
Son,
all
I'm in
hurts.
pain.
It all hurts. So Jen, I feel your
Oh my God.
your misfortune.
Thank you, Darren.
Wow.
Thank you, Ben, for helping making it better.
No doubt, yo. I'm here for my friends. I don't have any tales of misfortune.
Good.
Good. Wonderful.
But-
It can't be all three of us.
But I did witness something over the weekend
boy.
that I had never seen before in combat sports. So you know I like boxing,
Oh, that ill.
MMA and stuff, right? No. It's not even an ill one. It's a
Okay.
So it's a women's fight, and it's a great fight. Great fight. They're going slugging away. And in MMA, you can throw knees. So what happens with guys typically is, you know, a guy would get kneed in the nuts. You got to stop the time. Boxing, same thing, get punched in the nuts, whatever. So during this fight, and I've watched a ton of women fights. The announcers, obviously, they watch a ton of fights, everybody's fights. And one woman accidentally knees the other one in the vagina.
Oh. Okay.
Everybody is confused. When I say me, my wife, Joe Rogan, the announcers, everyone is, the ref, everybody's like, because the woman that got hit is clearly in pain. So then you have to ask yourself,
Is she in pain because
does
it's
it
a
really
hit?
hurt? Right.
Like, are you in UFC pain or are you in lady pain?
Come on. Because the guy thing we understand.
Yeah.
Like, stab me, punch me, shoot me, don't hit me in the nuts. But when it happened to the woman, everybody's kind of like, wait, oh, it hurts. What do we do? So the announcer's like, I don't know, dude. It feels weird because they always show the replay when somebody gets hit in the nuts. So one of the guys was like, yeah, I feel kind of weird watching this. And then the ref and the doctor had to talk for a second to say, do we give the same 5 minutes as... And then ultimately the girl's like, I'm fine, we're fine. But it was very
It's just
strange.
my vagina lips. It's nothing.
Yeah, and they kept showing the replay. I'm like, what does it? So Jen, because I asked my wife. I had to ask my wife.
So Jen, Jen, if you want to leave, I wouldn't.
Do we
hold
need
it
to call
against you.
HR? I'm bugging. I'm
No,
curious.
no. I just wasn't. I didn't expect the. So Jen,
Where's my other?
please help us understand.
So first, you don't have to answer, of course. Have you ever been
Kneed in the vagina? I've never been kneed.
Aha. Kicked?
I mean, by like a baby.
Okay, so we're only talking about like somebody attacking you or accidental strike, not anything else. So have you ever been hit in the vagina to where it caused discomfort?
No, I just told you I've never been kneed or kicked.
Okay, do
How,
you know?
would somebody have to punch me in my vagina?
I don't know these things. So,
I mean, does it hurt? Is it like face on? Is it under?
right. What? It was a
was
knee,
like
so
knee,
it kind
so
of
it was
went up.
under.
Yeah, so it was like, oh, it was so weird to watch. I was like,
Oh my God.
like,
I like in my brain, I feel like that would hurt, but I don't really know why.
But it would hurt. Just
It would
to
hurt like me getting kneed in the thigh or
yeah.
knee.
so,
But not like lady
but,
hurt.
But it would still hurt differently.
because it's like, whoa, man, it's an area that doesn't get hit. You don't train by getting hit there. Like people who fight will punch each other, kick each other, so you get used to doing it. But it's not like you're getting kneed there to build up the calluses or whatever to protect.
Because you got your lady lips, right?
Yeah.
Lady lips are kind of like little airbags.
Oh wow.
For the
Keep going.
for the
Drink more and keep going.
for the occupant
Gotcha.
in the vehicle.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay. So there's a little cushion.
A little cushion.
Little barrier.
So I guess it just depends on how the airbags land
Gotcha.
on the person.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get an accident and the airbag hits you in the face, breaks your nose.
Right.
Sometimes it gets you in the chest and you're like, I walk it off.
That was nothing.
You know what? That actually helped. That helped. That did help. So that was my weird experience.
No misfortune upon you.
Because part of me,
That sounds like a misfortune having to watch that.
it was
Yeah.
weird. It
That
threw me
emotion.
off. And it was such a good fight. But because part of me, I respect the hell out of fighters. I can't do what y'all do.
Goddamn right.
But part of me was like, man, she kind of taking advantage of the moment, because I know what it feels like to get hit in the nuts. And if a trained assassin type fighting motherfucker knees me in the nuts, I need to go to the hospital. But I don't know if that's the same for women. So why y'all stop the fight, man? She just like kneed her in her side leg, really. You know what I'm saying?
You were silent.
Keep fighting.
Side leg,
I don't
reverse
know.
fridge. It's whatever today. Words are just words.
Oh boy.
Listeners, if you've been kneed or kicked in
Or
the vagina,
struck.
And your side leg.
in your side leg, send Jen a message. I'm curious.
Send me a
I
message.
was like, why Jen?
You want my DMs
You don't mind the
full of pussy stories?
Hey girl, this is
Send
one
them to me,
time.
please.
Oh, Darren.
I will happily enjoy your poo
Darren.
injury stories. Please send them to me.
Oh my
Crutches
god.
on crutches.
Crotches on crutches. Sounds like a foundation or some shit for damaged vaginas. Meals on Wheels.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, which are also Meals on Wheels.
Thank you.
It
Well
always
done.
surprises me how much I laugh when we meet up. I think nothing to talk about today anyway.
It's a party, man.
Now it's
party.
Crotches on crutches.
Crotches on crutches.
I gotta text us that. That's gotta be the title.
Christ in heaven. Oh my god. Anything happened prior to y'all misfunction since the last time I saw you guys?
I went to a wedding over the weekend.
did?
I did. Shout out to my good friend Tanya and her new husband, Robert. They
Is
decided-
he Haitian?
No.
Oh, so he
know.
was showing some stuff that he had.
Oh
probably had
man,
seen.
I'm pretty sure he hates the Haitian community, and more so he hates her side of the family,
Oh,
mainly
man.
her brothers.
So they turn up.
He's very introverted, like he's just very like calm and
Oh
just
boy.
And he married into that fam, huh? God
literally
bless.
the worst family for an introvert.
Darren.
Though
He's an introvert. I can,
Okay, well, yeah.
and so at some point it was a beautiful wedding, beautiful day, blah blah blah. And but he's very like low key. He he's very reserved. And Tanya has calmed down a bit,
But she's still her.
but she's still that's just their family naturally. And
What up,
everybody
what up?
loves them. And at some point, this poor man, they hoisted this man into the air.
Oh, boy.
High into the air, like
boy.
Robert,
No.
and his face
No.
the entire time was
Really?
just Stonewall. Like
No.
then they put him back down, and they made him lead like a long conga line.
Oh,
like,
my God.
And you could see on his face like I want to go home. Like I hate this. But
You know how we talked about with the Wyclef with the
Oh.
CEO guy? Like what it must feel like as a grown man for somebody to pick you up?
that is perfect. Kudos to you, Jen. That is beautiful.
Did he have like a bunch of his boys there?
He had some of his people there. Yeah, he had his family there.
Were they amongst the people that hoisted him up, or was it
I
just
honestly, it happened too quick for me to even like. Before I knew, I was looking up, and it was like Robert's up there. Oh no! And so yeah, I was like, hey, listen. At the end of the night, I was like, I had nothing to do with that. Like, I was way over here. Don't when you think back of your day and how much you hate these people, I just know Darren wasn't there.
Because otherwise, I would assume because I'm like Darren's the tall one.
I thought you would have been in the mix.
Right. I would have assumed that. So that was smart on your part.
Oh no, I stayed far.
No,
away.
it's smart on your part to point out to him in the moment.
Yes.
Before you go home
Yeah.
and think I was in that.
Got it. I had nothing to do with that.
Ain't me, Papa.
But
Had you met him before that?
Yeah, he's cool. Or it's just getting exposed to a different side of things.
Oh, love
and
that.
so it's like, oh boy, this is gonna be good. But still, beautiful day. Congratulations to both of them. I was nice not to DJ.
I was going to ask if you spun.
I did not.
Look at that.
A friend of mine spun, but he was out of wedding DJ shape. Yeah, so
Don't tell me he's playing trap music and stuff.
No. It wasn't even that. It was like you know how we do the announcements and the bridal party entry, and you know when they got to switch to music. And so, yeah, I could tell like it's been a little bit since he's done all this. So I was like, all right, give me a mic. You work on that. I'll work on this.
Good man.
Yeah, it was good. Everybody had a good time.
Good man.
Open bar. Ran out. They ran out of liquor twice.
That venue looked familiar.
The Aldrich House.
Was there a body of water on the other side of the thing and beautiful
That
like
sounds
greenery?
familiar.
They got the 2 dining spaces, but then the parties in the hall.
Yes.
That's where Judy had her wedding.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It was kind of a weird setup. I don't know that I
Yeah.
like the separate dining rooms.
I didn't love that.
No.
Yeah, because it's tough for like so.
It's tough for sound to move to both.
I had to point a speaker into each room separately,
Yeah.
and then when for the party, you come out of the 2 dining spaces to party in like the hall.
Yeah, it's a pain in the behind
Yeah.
that room.
Yeah, it's
But
strange.
it was nice.
Beautiful space.
Yeah, it's very, very, very nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did that. We had a good old time, and then Sunday we chilled, and yeah.
Good stuff. Jen,
Yes, Bim.
what have you been up to, darling?
Oh, we're working a lot. Taking tomorrow off, so that's exciting.
Okay. You don't be taking random days off.
I don't. So it makes it exciting.
Do you have like? Are you one of those people that have a huge vacation bucket bank?
No, we don't do that.
You just take the day off as needed.
So there's no structure around like hours?
No, there's like a number of days.
Oh, okay.
It's not by hours.
And nothing rolls over.
Mm.
That sucks.
But we grilled finally
Yeah.
the other day.
We did have some decent weather.
Briefly, very briefly. It was like a 3-hour window. You either got it or you didn't. So, and we went outside. People were already outside playing music. It was fun. So that's that.
I miss being in a lively neighborhood.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's fun when it wants to be.
Yeah.
And then it's not when it's not. Speaking of darling, he sent me something.
Hey,
What
dog.
you got?
Breaking news: Jussie Smollett sentenced to 150 days in jail in fake attack.
I did see that.
So I pulled it up on the Twitters.
I wonder if people,
Oh boy.
because we know when it happened, there's a lot of people championing him and say, no, people aren't believing him, and it was wrong. He was wronged. I didn't hear anybody like,
Say anything? further?
yeah, walking it back or even mentioning.
Yeah, people don't know how to walk things back. They just let it die.
Oh, that sucker.
Oh, I don't know anything with
Who, me?
that. I said that?
I said that.
Me? Are you sure?
Wow.
Everybody was out there January 6th.
It was a party. It was like
Everybody was
Freaknik.
there. I just happened to wander there. My house right down the street.
Nah,
I
can't.
don't even remember what we said, so I can't remember. What it was.
I wasn't buying it early, but I don't know if I said it out of fear because people will jump on you.
Yeah.
I don't think we said anything. I think we noted it, but we just didn't say anything.
Yeah, we needed more information.
Yeah.
You know how I feel bad for in this situation? His sister.
Yeah.
She's in the picture, right? That one? I think I saw that picture.
Oh yeah.
She's so
Oh wow,
pretty.
she's right there.
She had great success with that show, Lovecraft Country. And I think she was in something else too that did well recently. And I was watching Roll Bounce randomly, and there she was. I'm like, oh man, look at her. And she had a nice little resurgence. Meanwhile, your brother
So stupid.
is just
Just being dumb.
causing chaos for no
Chaos.
reason. For no reason.
What was the reason?
I don't know. He wanted to be the. Didn't he say he was the gay Tupac or something?
He wanted to be more popular and stir up his name so that he would get back on the show with better pay, I think.
That's the reason.
That was the reason?
Or he wanted to just become relevant. I
Wow.
think because they were about to write him off. I think.
Oh, wow.
This is all I think.
Do you know the reason, Joe?
I was giving my Cardi B voice when I asked. I was being rhetorical, if that's the word.
Yeah, that is.
What was the reason?
that was speculation.
150 days, you said?
150 days, 5 months. So
You're not gonna do it.
The tweet says from Associated Press, because sentenced to 150 days in county jail for lying to police about a racist and homophobic attack that a jury concluded the actor had staged himself. Smollett was also ordered on Thursday to pay $120,000 in restitution.
Damn.
I gotta pay that money and I gotta do time.
Damn. Dummy.
The ruling is the latest chapter in a story that began when Smollett said he was walking in Chicago early one morning of January 2019 when two men attacked him. Smollett ultimately became a suspect, and the police later arrested him for lying to officers.
People are weird, fam.
30 months of felony probation, including 150 days in the county jail, and they denied a request to suspend his sentence, and
Oh, wow.
he could be placed in custody immediately.
And because he was lying on the police and getting them involved, or lying to the police, rather, he's going to do time.
Yeah.
There's no, he'll just blah, 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 house arrest. No, he's going to do time. Yeah.
Because it'll suck.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's not some, like, a Supermax prison or some shit.
No, it's just county jail.
Yeah, so it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
In Chicago?
Look at that. Go ahead, say something.
Let's say county jail in Chicago
Like,
sounds
there's
very
a county?
different from county jail in Rhode Island. I don't know.
Do we have a county jail?
I don't know, but I prefer it over Chicago.
Rhode Island County Jail's in his backyard and shit. Rhode Island County Jail sounds crazy. I guess because Rhode Island's not a county. It would be Providence.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, there we
right.
go.
And that's a big jail.
Oh, for me, it'd be Kent County.
Kent County
Ew.
Jail. That's ugly.
Y'all in there churning butter for the supermarket.
Hey, man, say
For
what you
Dave's.
will. Say what you will, Bib. Say what you will, bro.
Go ahead.
Some freshly churned butter, boy. Boy, you had some freshly churned butter and some fresh eggs,
Hey, man, I get
boy.
to sit down and do this.
Crazy.
No problem at all, boss.
Crazy.
Man.
So people are quick with the memes. There's a picture of him, and it says Jussie can now have closure because his attacker has been convicted.
Wow, that's good. That is good. I love it.
Got him.
Hey, man, sorry, brother. You know, whatever.
Don't be sorry.
Well, I'm not really.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. That's fucking dummy.
Put yourself in that hole, my friend.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid. I guess people do shit to get more in the public eye, but don't fake a hate crime, man. That's a little OD.
That's a lot.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Come on.
Hey, you took police off the streets who would have been doing police stuff.
Hours of investigation. I'm sure there's some overtime spent on that from the police force to check out what the hell going on.
Chicago's a busy city. There's probably some
Very.
real crimes that needed these detectives.
Probably. Sorry.
That probably was way too strong.
I love Chicago. I do. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Downtown Chicago. I love it. No, seriously.
Yeah.
You been?
No.
I didn't know.
It was very beautiful in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's fire. I love it. Y'all see, it's not controversy. I actually didn't want to talk about this because
But no.
whatever, but y'all saw the Kim Kardashian in which she had said what she said. I think it was in a interview with, I don't know, one of those girly fancy magazines.
Wow.
But she said something along the lines of nowadays women, some women don't want to put in the work. They just want things handed to them. And you got to get out there and put the work in. Now, instantly, I just go to the comments. I just want to see what kind of hypocrisy I can find. I want to see what kind of rubbish. And can you guys take a guess as to what was flooded in the comments?
Sex tape.
It's one.
Her dad.
Oh, I guess I'll just have my mother fuck her best friend's husband and kill his wife. I said, excuse me?
When you do
That's
all
what I
this,
imagine her doing.
When you do all this, it adds another dimension to your to what you're saying. And damn.
Yeah. So it was a bunch of that. Oh, I guess I'll just put out a sex tape. Oh, I guess I'll just work off the back of my father's rich empire and that. And
Wow.
and I'm reading all these comments, most of them from women. So I say, okay. It was just International Women's Day or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Which is, go ahead.
It's okay. Hey, I'm with you, sister. Hallelujah. So I'm reading the comments, and I am an objective individual. I don't care who you are. I can accept and recognize the facts in certain characteristics. I don't care if people hate how you got there or whatever. But I know damn well Kim Kardashian puts more work hours in a day than majority of people in that chat, more than me, for sure. And you're still questioning what she said. That's a fact. Like, get off your ass and work. But y'all are offended because you're internalizing it most likely, and you really know you don't put in the work. But you want to attack a woman who's a businesswoman, killing it. Because how many people have we seen with a sex tape? You know, oh, this person had a sex tape, well, their news leaked, and it fizzles out. It stops there. The show isn't based on their sex tape, right? It's not based on, it's based on their lives. But you buy their products because you buy into who they are. You buy into who they are because they pay attention to marketing. They study shit. They understand all this other shit. They just got a deal for Hulu. She ain't working? You can learn something from the work ethic, at least. Okay, people have shit happen and whatever, and whether it's a setup or whatnot, you still got to work after the fact. So what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I thought people were supposed to be championing certain shit. I'm confused. I don't know who to listen to because everybody sounds like they're full of shit. If I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. Seriously. Darren.
Yo, you didn't have to add this seriously.
Sorry.
I told you I got asthma.
That pissed me off. Because, all right, so now I'm supposed to believe that all these people love and want to champion and uplift women? You're a hypocrite, yo. I don't get it. I'm off?
No. I think you're right on, bro.
All right, cool. I'm just, because I saw, man, I'm not tripping. I got to run this by my people. I don't know. But whatever, hey, call her a whore. Do all that shit. And then go to the slut walk and say we can do what we want. It all works, guys. Keep doing it. It makes perfect sense. We're doing great. We're doing good. We're going to win this war.
You heard about that co-pilot? Did we already talk about the co-pilot?
Which war?
I don't know, Darren. The
Okay,
the war of humanity
Sorry,
that's happening before our eyes,
Yes,
Darren.
okay.
We're going down in the flaming pile. Going down, man. Yes. Fuck. I don't know what's happening.
Co-pilot, you were saying?
Did we already talk about that? The co-pilot that they took off the plane?
No. What is happening?
I believe it was JetBlue, but I could be wrong. There was a co-pilot got on a plane, but TSA for some reason felt like the co-pilot was like acting like they had been drinking, so they alerted whoever I don't know who HR is for TSA and planes, but they told somebody, and they went and that HR group went on the plane and moved the co-pilot, and their blood alcohol level was like 0.17 or something crazy.
For the listeners, what's the legal amount? Do you know?
In Rhode Island, 0.08, so
Holy
half
shit.
of that.
Damn.
Drive a car.
What they say about flying a plane?
Who knows? Who writes the rules?
I wonder if
There's no traffic up there to worry
I
about.
wonder if there's like a limit or
Like you could be like,
right. I can. There's a little more shakeability.
you can have a little Mackenzie's before you get on the plane. But
It's not that big of a deal.
There might be a chart. Do you feel here 1 to 5? Where are
Who's
you?
gonna pull you over up there?
who's gonna pull you?
Who's gonna pull you over?
That's probably what he was thinking. He's probably like, should I call out today? Nah,
I'm good. I got it.
First of all, I'm in passenger seat.
I got it.
I'm really there just to play the music on the aux. So
So-
there's that.
Were there passengers on the plane when they came to remove this guy?
I don't know.
Ooh, because that's frightening. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
You're waiting.
Do they bring another one or do they cancel the flight?
They haven't pulled back out the thing yet. The thing's like, man, the seats are full. Why are we?
Oh, wait.
And they just see a group of people. Can you come with us?
I need you to come with me, sir.
Hey.
I recognize that tone.
Yo.
I've been there before.
I want to know what's happening before this plane takes off right now. Right now. I wonder if they told them.
That's scary.
Hey.
Probably thinking, you can't even tell if I'm swerving at 30,000 feet up.
Bro, a little turbulence. That's fine.
That's like when you swerve when you're falling asleep.
Whoa.
You get the rumble strip, get you.
Oh, wait. Let me open the window.
Get some air. It was
Can't
a
open the window on
flight
the
from
plane.
Buffalo to Fort Lauderdale. It
Not that far.
It was delayed.
He said not that far. I said, that's a long flight.
Do it in my sleep. Go. Straight shot.
Yeah, straight shots is right. Oh, they said that the pilot noticed his co-pilot was impaired and had a smell of alcohol. Hell no, I ain't dying because of you.
Wait. But the pilot's the one that's flying.
And the co-pilot's there for a reason. I don't know what the reason is.
He just don't like Buddy. That's it, honestly.
Yeah, that's what
He's
it
just
is.
like, he don't
He
like
could
him.
have been like, take a nap and shut the fuck up.
Right.
I'm not co-piloting with somebody who's drunk.
You never went to work and somebody's drunk?
No.
Never?
All right.
You never seen a drunk employee?
No, that sounds amazing.
I've seen it several times.
I've been it as well.
That's why it's 27 jobs.
No, not me. I've never been at work drunk, thankfully.
Oh, God, I'm about to say Darren.
No.
I've
This guy.
I've definitely seen people drunk at work. Wait, what you saying, man?
What I did? What happened?
I was drunk. I had a hangover at work.
Oh, okay.
Hangover
Okay,
and
it's
drunk,
different,
two
it's
different
different
things.
next time.
Yeah. And one time I started drinking while at work, but I was not drunk at work.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
I got you.
Yeah. But if I got a coworker and they're under the influence of something, I'm gonna say, which has happened. I'm gonna say, yo, go sleep it off. But I'll cover for you.
Right.
Right? So
Go
if
to the bathroom.
I'm
I
a
want to be your
pilot,
coworker.
if I'm a pilot and that's my man's,
There's no way.
Larry, for real? All right, man. Let's just, when we take off, just take a nap or whatever.
Yeah,
Let me tell
I
you
got
something
you
right
later.
now. Let me tell you something right now, Jack.
Here we go.
It's different. You know what I mean? Cool. If me and Darren are pilot and co-pilot, they put two of us to fly this thing for a reason.
Who's the co-pilot?
You, because you're going to
Okay.
be the drunk one.
Okay.
If I go to work and I said, Darren, last night, stop taking shots. We got work in the morning.
Are you adding to the story?
I don't care. You did too.
No, I didn't. he said you
But you
snitched on a man.
because you said it's not his man. So I'm like,
Because
even if it's his
you don't
boy,
snitch on your mans.
I don't know if I'm a
He
snitch.
could lose his job.
Well, why would he be drinking before you fly a
He
plane?
wanted to drink.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm
man.
fine. Look, I can walk a
You're
straight
not
line.
fine
I can
because
say the alphabet backwards.
If you're
Look,
fine-
hey, watch.
If somebody who's next to you can tell you're drunk,
It's because he smelled the alcohol. That's what it said, right?
I usually can't tell people are drunk
neither.
Well, that's a
until they
different
start
thing.
talking.
You can't tell?
I usually cannot tell. Like this past wedding, apparently like 3 people were drunk off their ass, and I'm like, I had no idea.
Huh.
Okay, so they did get on the plane and take the co-pilot off the plane.
Wow.
They immediately gave him a breathalyzer.
Oh, God, that's so embarrassing.
Why do this in front of all the passengers?
In front of all these people.
His job is co-pilot. It's not like his job is being at Pizza Hut messing up my cheese sticks. He can go to work drunk, and that's fine.
He ain't the main pilot, though.
It don't matter. There's a reason why they put 2 of them. They need both.
So if I'm
In case the
drunk,
pilot's drunk. But since the pilot was sober, the co-pilot
it should be fun. So
Maybe
if
he
I'm
wasn't
driving
sober.
if me and Bim are driving, I'm driving, Bim's my passenger. I get pulled over.
But there's no steering wheel on Bim's side.
But what
That
if,
would be
what
even
if
better.
he's my backup?
That would be even better.
He's my back. Hey, we're driving to New York. In case I get sleepy, you gotta take
got
over.
you. He's not going to eject me from the
But
vehicle.
it-
Because...
But you got all these other people on the plane, Bim. There's a responsibility to keep them safe in the air.
And as the pilot, I got you.
Wow. All right, Sully.
Word. Word.
Hey.
There you go. I like it when you do references.
They said the pilot was seen walking on the tarmac and placed in a patrol car.
Damn.
Patrol car sounds like Blues Brothers, like one of them cars. I just see a Blues Brothers police car.
Man, on a tarmac, man, you got everybody in the plane just watching you. Just
It's so embarrassing. It's so I only had 2 shots. This is so embarrassing.
this morning.
Whatever the procedures are before you fly, they should have caught before he was on the plane, but they didn't. He was on the plane in the cockpit, so you know they sit close together. The upsetting thing is all of our lives would have been jeopardized. I guess that was a passenger. 52 years old. They put his name and everything.
Damn, life is over. Life is over.
He hates.
He was released to JetBlue security and may face federal charges.
Damn.
I didn't even fly. I just got on a plane.
So did he really commit a crime?
Can you can't like go to intent to DUI.
Intent to DUI.
That's not a thing.
Oh wow, yeah. Because imagine you leave a bar, you stumble into your car, you didn't start it, you ain't going nowhere, but the cops came and took you anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it's the thing. Because I've been pulled over when the car was parked and not on.
What were you doing in the car?
I can't tell you.
Oh boy!
I know my friend.
Wow.
Well, the car was off. It was, there was no reason.
Like, yeah,
There was no reason for them to even think I was driving. But I still got pulled over and I went to jail because my license was suspended.
I did hear this story before.
Yeah.
Jen hasn't.
I've heard the story. I've known that you got taken to jail because your license suspended.
That was one of the times.
Okay, but the car was not moving.
No.
Wow.
Car was off.
This podcast is stupid.
It sucks. Now, I will say, just for our people listening to us, yes, I do think it is a serious thing for a pilot to be flying a plane drunk. That's I'm not saying that he's fine, but I am saying the pilot could have been like,
Right.
just take your ass off the plane, go somewhere else. Tell me you don't feel good, and you got to call out.
Right.
Okay.
And we'll figure it out.
Okay, I can accept that, but I'm not flying with him.
Right.
We doing something where you getting the hell off this plane.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be one thing if he was like a repeat offender too. Like if he flew with a homie before, if you do this again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna report you.
Maybe he has.
Yeah, so in that instance, yeah. But damn, if it was the first time flying, I was like, hey man, my name's Peter, man. All right, nice to meet you.
That's wild.
wait, and then
Yo,
snitching ass.
Yo, all stirred. Hey, what you doing over there? Nothing.
Nothing. Wordle, Wordle. Tough one today.
Has 2 vowels and everything.
DRU. Oh, 5 letters. Boom! Did I nail it there?
No, it's not drunk. Okay, PLANE. Plane.
I want to go home.
You are home.
I don't want to be down here.
He said, I want to go to my bed. I want my wife to hold me.
Wordle. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Darren said he was with somebody this week who was texting on a flip phone.
You know how stressful that is? We've all done it, right?
I was asking, how stressed would you be in 2022 watching someone?
I'm taking their phone from them. I say, yo. I have like 4 other phones at the house. I'll give you one, please. You don't have to. And it's a damn paragraph. It's like using a rotary phone and shit.
It really is the rotary of our. Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh my god, my face hurts. My lips are
Texting
dry.
on a flip phone?
So now I'm wondering, were they using T9 or were they using the traditional? I got beastly at T9.
I don't know how you did that.
I got beastly on T9.
And you even did that weird shorthand. Do you still do that?
What?
Like how?
With the smiley faces?
Like you would just do this and it'd be a sentence. Like you figured out
the swipe.
You still do that?
I don't use it anymore, but it's
man.
still a thing.
Have you seen her do that? It's like so. At some
Have
point,
you seen her do that?
you could have you could use a finger.
It's still on it. It still does.
Really, still?
Yeah.
Where you could like just connect words and not necessarily type them. Like there she go demonstrating that. You never seen that?
I've seen it. I've done it a couple times, but
It's too much work, right? This one.
I can't believe you remembered me doing that.
Because it's amazing. It's the only person I've ever seen do that shit efficiently. She was like, well, I guess they should keep it then. People know how to use this shit.
Oh, God, the headache.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Of course you do.
He's going to love hearing that.
Bring it. Why?
Because he said something about it.
See? I love it when I'm justified in my shit. I knew it.
That's why I'm like, that's funny that you remember that.
Yes.
He's always like.
Shocking. Because I thought it was a little fun. Oh, if you want to, you can do it. Well, nobody doing that shit. It's like the little mouse thing in the middle of the laptops. That's it. Who uses that?
Why?
Who? Why?
Why?
But imagine you see somebody
Like bodying it.
killing it. Ooh, I do.
Playing Tetris.
Right. That's her. She was. It makes sense.
It's so weird. Why did they even make that? Why did they
For
put that
her. Oh, the laptop thing. Oh.
both? Both.
He said for her.
That shit was crazy, Darren. She went, bow, 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 bow. Damn.
Oh God.
Oh, bringing it down for a second,
Oh.
and it'll be quick. Ryan Coogler situation, y'all saw? Ryan Coogler? You know who that is? Oh, wow, for real? Oh, shit. Okay, so have you seen, I'm going to ask, she's going to say no.
I think she has, though.
Fruitvale Station.
No, she hasn't.
Creed. I said Reed. Creed.
No, I've heard of it.
Okay, Black Panther. Heard of it.
Okay. You should have started with that.
There we go. Whew, damn, Jen. So, he's the director of Black Panther. He's a black man. And he also did Fruitvale Station, which starred Michael B. Jordan, probably his most notable film prior to him being who he is now. But in Fruitvale Station, it's a true story about a gentleman. I forget the name. Damn. Oscar? Nope.
I never saw it.
Okay. Oh, you never saw it?
Nah.
Oh, damn. So in the film, it's about a black man, follows him through his entire day, and ultimately in the train station, he's killed by a police officer because the police officer thought he was reaching for his taser, but also actually reached for his gun and shot him.
Oh no.
Very sad film, but it's a true story. But Ryan Coogler directed it. That's what, boom, blew him up. So Ryan Coogler is in Atlanta, and I'm guessing he's filming because I know Marvel does a lot of their stuff in Georgia. So he goes to the Bank of America, and he's trying to withdraw $12,000. But because he's a black man, and he doesn't want to get robbed by saying out loud, hey, I want to withdraw $12,000. He passed a note. Now, he passed a note, but he also gave, you know, at the bank, you got to put your card in.
Yeah.
So he gave his ID, and he also put his card in.
Okay.
With the PIN number.
With the PIN. You do that so they can see your account.
Right.
But apparently, since he handed the note with the amount, and I think he also mentioned discreetly or something like that.
Yeah, he said count it in the back. I don't want you guys to count out here.
Right.
Which I don't see what's wrong about that, but okay.
Right, because it's a large sum of money. You got to hand it to me like this. I don't want to get stuck up. So they go to the back and they're giving him we're handling it. We'll be out in a second, all that. And then two police officers approach from behind him.
No.
Can you come with me? Can you?
Guns, like with their hands on the guns, or either they had the guns drawn, was it? Or
No, I think one had gun drawn.
No.
Yeah.
can you put your hands behind your back?
Can you come outside with me, please?
No.
Cuffed him in the bank.
Yep.
In the video, I don't know if you heard it, some lady said, good.
Wow.
Watch the video? Yeah. And I don't know how he was calm, but he's probably freaking out.
He stayed very, very calm and composed.
Yeah.
He's like, I did all the steps to do this the right way.
Right. Literally.
And even to the police officers, he didn't say, do you know who I am? Nothing like that.
Because that doesn't matter.
He said, hey, look, if you just go into my whatever over there, you'll see my badge. My name's on there. You can look it up. You'll see what I'm about. I'm not trying to do anything. And I think at one point he said, can you take my mask off because I'm going to, have a panic attack.
Right.
And just because he's trying to withdraw his own money. Now, I've never been a bank teller, and I understand you don't know what's going on. Somebody hands you or whatever. But if my PIN or my card goes into the machine and I enter my PIN, you now can access my account. You can see, lady, that I have millions in there. So you could have done one thing, just one thing. Just look.
Did you read the note? You just said, piece of paper. Did you read the note? It didn't say, I'm robbing you. I don't know what the paper said, but I know it didn't say that.
Right. And shame on her manager or whomever co-signed having the cops come because she went to the back.
Yeah.
And they probably had a discussion. And, this guy, he's handing me, and he wants $12,000 in cash.
It's your bank. That's what you give. You don't give $12,000 in rupees.
How does somebody not ask,
Did he verify himself?
does he have an account? Or
Does
what's
he have
his name? Do we have-
$12,000? If somebody
Anything.
wants to withdraw $12,000, if it's in the bank, you follow the steps.
I've withdrawn large amounts of money from the bank at once. It feels wild and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know if it changes when you get more money, but it's like they're handing you a stack. And you're like,
And then they put it in that little thing and it's just...
Count it in the back. Yo, they're sticking people up in Atlanta anywhere. So, please handle this discreetly. I just want
And then
to
you got to ask for an envelope. They just hand it to you and then you be like, can I get an envelope?
Yo, fam, so all that, and then ultimately outside, they see that everything's cool. And he's talking to him. I saw another video, Darren. And the cops... So, victim blaming is something else, yo. The cop said, Has this happened any other time that you've gone to the bank? He said, what, me get arrested for trying to take? No. No. And he said, well, when you ask for the money, how do you typically ask?
What do you mean?
What is going on, yo?
You are lucky that I even asked the way I did. Give me money. Here's my account. Give me money.
And do it the right way, stupid.
Things are confusing, man. So now.
So what's the course of action after that?
So now. Oh, you weren't trying to rob the bank. Sorry.
Oops.
Bank of America ain't gonna issue no apology. I don't think
They did.
Oh, did they? Bank of America?
No, they didn't. I feel like.
Or
they
just
did.
the branch? Let me see.
I feel like they did.
Because I don't want to bash them if they didn't. So.
But
But what are you gonna do with that?
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, because the damage is done. Trauma. I want to take all my money out of your bank.
Absolutely.
If that's the case. I'm not banking.
I'm not banking here ever again.
And then it's like it's technically not the bank's fault. It's that teller.
Right.
But I'm angry. So what do I do? I can't send anybody
punch
to
the
jail.
teller in the face.
Can't punch the teller because it's a female teller. What are you gonna do?
Even if it was a male teller, if you turned around and went back in the building after they let you go and you punched them in the face, now you going to jail.
You're an angry black man. Why would you hand a note? Why would you have a mask on? It's scared. Nobody knows what's going on. There would be so many. Even now, I see people. It looks a little funny.
What?
Well, why would he hand a note? People are saying that kind of shit. Comments. I told you I go straight to the comments.
I stay away from the comments because of things like that.
And how I told you on my phone, I put it away. That sets me off. So I just say, why am I even bothering? So yeah, it's You look at the Ukraine situation with Africans over there. You look at that with Kugler here. And yo, we like the coolest people, yo. I think at least to me. So why y'all messing with us, yo? I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna take us higher.
Let's go.
Our good friends at the Four Brothers podcast, they had mentioned, as we have, as everyone I'm sure does, hey, Mike Tyson, if you want to come hang out with us.
They did say that.
We'll do whatever. We'll come to you.
Wait. Did Mike say something or what? Oh, I'm looking. Oh! When did this happen?
I don't know. Darling just sent me the photos of them with Mike Tyson.
Hey, bro, I see you, bro.
I'm like so excited for them.
Wow.
That is
I see
so
you, bro.
dope.
Mike is an intimidating mofo. Roland ain't no small boy.
No.
And you see how big Mike look? Jesus Christ. Yeah, next to Jay.
That's
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm like cheesing.
Wow.
That's so awesome.
Super dope. It looks like the behind the scenes or
Oh, man, I can't wait to hear that. I hope they.
They got to talk about it. Absolutely.
yeah, it looks like they're at a boxing event. See some fighters on the back. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Very dope. Man, I got to meet Mike.
Oh, that's
Incredible.
awesome.
Oh man, I got hit roll and get out of here.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's dope.
Hey, congrats to them.
That's so fire. My guys, I hope they got him on the pod.
That'd be amazeballs.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's fire. So Kugler, man, I know you ain't listening to this, but still. I hate the headlines even. Black Panther director Ryan Coogler mistaken for bank robber. Huh?
No.
Why isn't it?
Why
Bank
isn't
teller
Teller makes
makes
mistakes?
I hate that. And then why don't they put the bank teller's name? Same thing as when a black man gets killed and they talk about the trial if there happens to be a trial for the person who killed them, they always call the trial by the victim's name.
Right.
Like the Ahmaud Arbery trial. Like,
Yeah.
no. How about you call it by the
This guy,
person
so,
who
yeah.
did it?
Who caused fathers to
Because
yeah.
because now all we're gonna remember is the poor victim's name, which we should remember them, but we're never gonna know or remember the other person who did its name.
Yo, that's how intelligent they are. They really know this system. Like, obviously they created it, but they know how to spin it. Just a little whoop, right there.
Nobody knows.
Yeah,
Nobody be none the wiser.
disgusting.
Meanwhile, we do notice.
Right. This came out a little while ago, but we didn't chat about it. I don't know if you ended up getting to watch it. The Kanye doc.
I only watched the first episode. I need to watch the rest of it.
Darren.
I watched like half of the first episode.
Oh!
And then yeah.
Oh!
Oh, because I had something more pressing to watch. I had to finish Love Is Blind.
Oh!
Thank you, baby.
I almost watched the whole episode.
Thank you, baby.
And Darren was like so confused.
I was.
He was
I
so
in both
I've
puddles.
never heard somebody say I've watched some of the first episode. I've never heard.
I had to switch over. I had to go to Love Is Blind, man.
Why though?
He stopped Kanye.
You're so messy.
I'm so messy.
So messy.
It was super interesting. I got to finish it because it was.
Yeah, how'd you stop? It was so dope.
Because I had to finish Love Is
You ain't
Blind,
listening.
Bim.
You ain't listening, Bim.
I had to know what was happening on the show.
You could play it after you finish.
No. Clarabelle
I've
reminded
never
Hey,
heard.
listen, I was going to finish watching it at work, and then Clarabelle hit me up. She's like, "Yo, I finished watching this episode," and I was like, "Oh, you're watching it now?" All right, boom.
Look what we do during work. And we bothering Kim Kardashian.
It helps me focus.
Who that there? Who that there?
Did somebody say something?
I thought I heard something. Is there a ghost? Hello.
I heard something.
Okay.
Sounded Carter.
But yo, I watched 2 episodes. What's up, young man? We recording. Be quick. Come on, quickly.
Make haste.
Make haste, young man. Listeners, we got Carter in the building. Come on, quick.
You may want to move all this candy.
I like
can't
your house slipper. Say hi to everybody, real quick.
Hi.
One more time.
Hi.
Tell them your name.
I'm Totter.
And you want to say anything to the people? There's a lot of people listening.
No.
No?
I just wanted to ask that Tiger wants to meet you, or that's it.
Okay, I'll come up in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hey, give me a hug, man.
He's
Come
so
on.
cute. He's so cute, son.
Love you, buddy. Get out of here. Huh?
night.
Your hair is wet, damn it.
He took a shower.
Oh, you're clean then. Okay, that's fine. Bye.
Random Warwick water just on his head.
Quickly, I must be cleansed.
Yeah, they got it on my hands.
Oh no.
My hands.
I'm heading toward the Tractor Supply. Quickly, help.
Because when they say it's in the water, right?
It's in the water.
It's in the water, baby.
In the water. Damn, yo, so it's like
Damn,
soaked in your
Zach.
dress, cut. So yeah, Kanye, right?
Stupid. He said it's soaked in your dreads. Whew.
Yo, I was taken back at how long the damn episodes were.
Yeah, that was another thing. It was like an hour and a half per episode.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be just an hour each joint, because that's typically the doc stop and not Kanye's.
Nope.
So
like
it's 3 hour-and-a-half episodes?
Yeah.
Instead of 4 hour episodes?
Huh?
Okay. That's cool.
So when it got to like the hour mark, you just kind of can tell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I gotta get a snack, but I don't know if this is actually. It's like movie length. All right. But yo, incredible. It at the time, and I know you weren't listening to a lot of music around that time, Darren, right? Like 2007, 6.
Well, the first one starts at like 99, 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, first, yeah.
When he's just hitting the scene.
But like around when he was trying to get his album out, and Rockefeller had shelved him, and he was just doing other stuff. Like when he went on the Def Jam Poetry, when he was putting out the mixtape, which I actually have, that Get Well Soon mixtape.
Oh, wow.
Rest in peace, Aubrey, when he had his record shop. Went in there and I was like, oh, Ye dropped the tape. Let me get that. And I still got it. But I didn't realize it was because he was shelved that he was running and doing all these other things.
Yeah, I had the LV8s and something.
Yes,
It was
I
a
think I
Biggie
could see the
mixtape.
cover. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my fave. I love that one.
And again, we didn't know any better, but I'm thinking, oh, you got beats on all these albums. You rich, you chilling. Wasn't the case. And the one thing that stood out to me, and I still got to watch the last one, but I don't think my opinion is going to change. He's still the same guy that he was then. And
Yeah.
people,
Absolutely.
to me,
Yeah.
the difference is he has money. So if you're hearing somebody say, yo, I'm the best, I think I'm better than anybody, I want to be mentioned with the rappers. When I'm thinking, people will call him a genius before his first album even came out. And he was acting in the same vein. So at that time, people championed him. Yeah, we want to hear that Yeah album. Yeah, he is a genius. But now you couple billion up and you say you're a genius or you're the greatest, people hear it a little different. Be humble is what they tell him to do. When was he humble before? They say they missed the old Kanye. I was watching the old Kanye. He sounded a lot like the same Kanye now. To me.
Okay.
Agree.
Because he went on a radio show, right? But again, before his album came out, there's a radio show in Chicago. I don't know if you got that far halfway through the episode. But they were wrapping him up. And he's like, how you going to cut my time? This is before he did anything. So all that house sway, he was moving the same way before. Now, I can agree that socially he may not be the best at all times. You don't go up on stage.
But I don't think he ever was.
Thank you. The issue isn't, because if you take the time to understand the man, his intent isn't bad.
Right. Like, even the Trump shit, I think he chose to pick the parts of Trump's message that he agreed with.
Right.
And ignored all the other messages that he puts out there that are detrimental to the entire culture.
And here's the thing that nobody wants to talk about. The left, I'm not on either side. I'm on the side of what's good for the people. And I'm sure he's seen and heard things that are contradictory and realized, yo, these people are full of shit.
Mm-hmm. Like, even the Biden thing when he was running, and Hillary when she was running and had the hot sauce in her bag and all this. We've talked about all this stuff before. It's true. It's like politicians, the people who want to make change and do good, most often don't get into office.
Right.
I just happen to be wearing a Bernie shirt today.
Yeah, my man. That's the guy.
Your mayor, we were talking about, the regular guy who became the
Frank.
mayor of Warwick,
Yeah.
he is doing things.
Yeah, he is.
He
big
is
things.
doing
Tell him
things.
about that Pizza Hut, though.
Yeah, he.
Gotta get it together.
He's been very transparent, which I can really appreciate.
Yeah.
See, and that's somebody that, again, if Kanye was in Warwick, he would rock with him.
Yeah.
But we don't know what kind of stuff, because people complain after a term of a certain president or things not being met. There's some issues with the Biden stuff. I don't follow politics closely, but when people who are supporting you initially, they don't just turn their back for fun or question stuff for fun. It's like, yo, what's up with this? We were waiting on this. What's going on with this? So I can only imagine from his end trying to actually get stuff done. If some orange guy says, hey, come, okay, I'll listen to you. When other people said no, I'm going to go.
I mean, how many times did he possibly try to get into the White House?
I would imagine as soon as his album came out, he wanted to go to the White House because he had these dreams of doing all these things. Mm-hmm. So
once again, I'm not supporting Trump.
Right, exactly.
I'm not supporting him supporting Trump either.
Right.
What I'm saying is he became very tunnel visioned, and so like you said, he doesn't have bad intentions.
Right.
He doesn't have the same intentions as the things that Trump is connected to that we don't like.
Right.
But he's like, okay, this guy's saying you don't have to follow the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like me. So this guy's saying, you can have your own opinion. Okay, I understand that. And this guy's saying you can do whatever you want and be able to keep your money. I got a lot of money. Okay, cool.
Things that fit. And I've heard other MCs, people in the game, black people.
People used to like Trump.
So I measure people by intent. And I try to tell my wife this because she's trying to get used to me. Because I like to just speak my mind. But I don't like sugarcoating things, which doesn't work socially. Right?
Brother.
So I have to try to like prepare a soft landing for some hard shit that I say. And it's difficult.
So exhausting. And
Now-
no one understands that you're doing it.
Come on. I swear to God, I'm trying. I swear I'm trying.
You know how much effort I put into not saying what I really was thinking right now?
Right. So now imagine being super talented, but also understanding, yo, if I'm not like this, the way that I want to do things, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I need full control at Adidas to be able to do my stuff. Y'all not understanding me, Nike. So he's going to rant because socially, he's not, you know what I'm saying? It's the group chat that he talked about he has with everybody. So he'll jump on Twitter and just be like, yo, these are my thoughts. Whereas we wouldn't do it. But he's being honest. He's being genuine. Yo, I want to do this, but these people hating. Vivendi, da-da-da, all these people, I don't fucking know who they are. He probably has real gripes because, yo, I've proven that I could hold my own in this space, in this space, in this space. But y'all still fronting on me.
The thing that's crazy about it is, so if you haven't seen it, I forgot the dude's name who was filming him.
Cootie, shout out to
Cootie,
him,
yes.
man. Golly.
He's been following Kanye around with a camera since, like I said, 99, 2000. And from there, he was like, you know what? This guy's going to be something. Let me just keep documenting him.
Can you imagine?
He quit his job and his career in Chicago, moved to New York just to follow Kanye around. And filmed him, this whole time?
Whole time.
So that in itself is crazy to me because it's like you have to, like something like that. You would think somebody would be like, okay, I'm going to film and record this person. And after a year, I'm going to put something out.
Right.
I need to have something worth putting up in a year, right? 5 years is even crazy to fathom. And you just keep, it's going to keep getting, and it just never stopped coming down.
Right.
It never started coming down. It just always kept, and so you never got to the end point. You're like, oh, it's kind of like we were talking about COVID. They report on COVID, but it ain't done yet.
It's true.
So you can't talk about the end because it ain't come yet. Wow. So he's been recording this whole time, and just looking back, even the very beginning, he was saying, and they were saying, not even just him, that he's not just a producer,
Right.
he's a rapper, but he's also got a crazy fashion vision and this and that. And looking back on it 20 years later, you're like, damn, they were right.
Yeah, yeah. And what like it takes some luck, right? Because if Cootie doesn't say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this," we don't get the doc. But if Ye changes anything during that journey,
That doc is useless.
doc is useless. And after I furnished the second episode, because the second episode they wrap up everything leading up to College Dropout and College Dropout dropping. It takes the first 2 episodes to capture all of that. I'm like, oh, they could have just stopped it here. This could have been it. But then they do a quick flash with everything that's happened with Kanye for the years after that, leading up until now, when he was standing on that set with all the red on. Very dramatic, look, so beautifully shot. And I'm like, oh man, a lot happened. But even with all the shit that happened after that, it doesn't change my opinion. At least me. He's the same guy, but people don't like to champion someone with that kind of message if they already have money, or if they have money. And people don't realize the amount of work. Even that doc doesn't show the amount of work.
No.
Like, we see the doc and he did this, and he went to each studio begging for studio time because he had no budget. Paid for his own video for Through the Wire, $30-something thousand out of his own pocket because nobody would do it. Cootie shot the whole thing. As we're watching the doc, I'm like, oh, that wasn't Through the Wire. That wasn't Through the Wire. And they end up packaging it like, okay, all this led into the video. And people will still say, be humble. Why? He said that in an interview with Dame before his album came out. They're sitting there with Puff. They sitting there and they're like, they want me to just sit there and be like, oh, thank you for the... Why? I'm sitting here with Puff. I'm hype. Why? I don't know, man.
No, it makes sense. I guess it's just in people's nature. Some people's nature and some people's not.
And I think it's just relative because, once again, without this doc, we don't even get an opportunity to take that journey again.
Yeah.
Right? We took the journey and we remember what we remember. We forgot what we forgot. And we have holes in it.
Yeah.
You know? So, I don't know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he does have a formula, kind of like you were talking about Kim K, has a formula to what's kept her relevant. And he has a formula. We always say it before an album comes out, because when something big happens in the news or outlandish or whatever with him, and you go, okay, he must have an album coming
Something's
out.
coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's part of the marketing.
Yeah.
So
He's got to stir up the pot. So to
it's
say.
like what Jussie tried to do, but minus the police and the attack.
And
Yeah. I think he just opens up more of his world, because I think there's all stuff he's doing anyways.
Right, that's what
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying.
saying?
But it gets released almost like, okay, you know what? I can go on Twitter a little bit this week.
Right.
But normally I'm just not doing it at all.
Right. He's like, I'm here. I want to let y'all know what's been going on with me. This stuff's coming, but this is me. I rock with the brother, man, and we can switch after this. But in society, I think because
Society, what's that?
right. In order for all of us to survive as human beings, we need each other, right? But we also need laws, and we have to be able to make sure we ain't just going around killing each other and bugging out, right? But we're also now trying to paint people into this box that works for as many people as possible to feel comfortable. And when you have a mind like a Kanye, like a Pharrell, like a Diddy, like whomever, these people who are artists, who think about things differently, a Chappelle, who
Nick
see
Cannon.
the world differently. Nick Cannon. How can you expect them to then act like you, who sits at a desk all day? And why should they?
I was gonna say when the way they are has worked for them.
Right. No.
Yeah.
And that's why people have a problem, because it hurts them, right? Oh, why should he be allowed to bloviate and be excited about his
I'm sorry,
success? Bloviate.
Bloviate.
I've never. heard
I'm
that
glad
word.
it wasn't just
I
me.
was like, wow.
He's gonna
that
skip
was,
over
that.
that.
Was dirty.
Oh, sorry.
That was dirty. It
It sounded like he said blow something, right?
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Like he was talking about a whale.
Bloviate.
Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. I heard him use that. I had to go look it up. I said, oh, yeah, I'm adding that to my my repertoire.
Well, to your repertoire. Bloviate
And,
is in your
and
repertoire.
it sounds like it fits.
It is. That's how I said, it sounds like it fits. Let me see if it works. Yeah.
Did Steven say it like in a rant of his?
He's always ranting.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't think I want to hear
can't-
bloviate in a thing.
Yeah, because I can't.
Because I feel like he would stress it. And then he goes on the court and he bloviates.
And he bloviates.
Didn't work in that but yeah, that's it. And you want to go ahead and bloviate. Come on, I'm hey,
Preposterous.
Molly, you got hey, damn it, I'm Stephen A. Smith. So, anyways, so why?
I can't do argue with anybody. You throw that out, I'm walking away from you.
So why should he have to like dim his light? Why?
Yeah,
Just to make other people feel comfortable? You don't have to listen to his music. You only have to like him. But why he gotta dim his light? It doesn't make sense to me. And you want to like shame people for like being who they are genuinely because you hiding behind some like mask to try to be perfect.
Got it.
That's trash, baby.
Makes sense.
Trash, baby. Bims is for the
Bloviate
people.
on, brother. Bloviate on.
Bloviate this, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta run upstairs for a second.
Okay.
go ahead.
But
Well,
I have,
Bim and I will talk.
Yeah, but I have like two things I want to really discuss with you guys.
Okay, I'll fill the time.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
All
she
right.
got me. Let's go. Wow.
I mean, unless you want to.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so number one was watching Family Feud the other day.
Naturally.
That's what I do, right? Oh, yeah. And the question was
Oh, I got that. I'm ready.
something like fill in the blank, potato blank.
Head.
No, I'm lying. That
Oh.
wasn't the question. I'm like, no, that doesn't fit. It was like a food that you make with potatoes. Name different
Fries.
foods. Right, yeah. I didn't put them all, but yeah.
Okay.
I just put the two that were really bad answers. But yeah,
Ooh.
fries was one.
Okay.
Hash browns probably. Shit like
There's gnocchi on there.
mashed taters. I don't know, Chef Ramsay, if gnocchi was on there. And so this family notoriously was giving bad answers. So Steve, it was to the point where every time he had to go to them, he would get like kind of frustrated and tired. Like he didn't want to listen to their answers. He was sighing at them. So he goes to one. I had to text myself this because I said, "There's no way. There's no one." He's like, "All right, name a food, made potato." Fool said potato pie.
What?
Potato pie. I was sitting there losing my junk. I was like, "What do you mean potato pie?" Of course, it's not up there. He goes to the next one. He's like that. He's like, "All right, give me something, a food, make potatoes." He said potato pudding. I want.
Ayo. I think just added stuff to that. Hey, potato birthday cake.
And then they do that. They was doing that. They were like, "It's up there, Steve. Just try. Just turn. And he's like, "It's not up there." So
the person who guessed the right answer in the beginning chose to play. Did the family get anything right after that?
I think they got like a couple.
Okay,
But
okay.
I think they had missed like an obvious one while they were saying.
So did the other team steal?
I think I was laughing too hard. I don't even
Oh,
remember.
damn it, Jen. Damn it. I need the whole story.
I gotta look it up.
That's fine.
That's cool, bro.
But yeah, potato. How many answers were on there?
It was probably like 5 or 6.
And you don't even remember what they were.
No.
Damn it, I hate you.
Damn
Damn it. And that's my problem too. I pay attention too much to stuff when
I usually pay attention, but I'm telling you, I was.
And poor Steve, he can't just say, "Yo, nah."
No, he can't. He gotta go through the motions.
Could you be a game show host?
I would. Would I be a good?
Because you're a game show savant.
I like watching game shows, but I'm shy to be in front of people, so
You
it would
could-
take me a few episodes. But I
Yeah.
think once I got into my groove,
You'd find your groove.
I'd get my groove.
Because you understand the concept. You understand what makes it exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you'd be good. We got to try you on something.
Okay.
Oh, the wheels are turning.
I've been having ideas, like, you know how we do karaoke.
Yeah.
One of the ones I wanted to do was a Family Feud, because we could do like a survey online, like on our Instagram.
Yes.
With local people, because then we can have a localized Family Feud. We have all the answers, and don't steal our idea, listeners.
But there's going to be some production behind this that I don't know if people could just jump in and do.
Right, but they'll
Yeah.
do it faster than us because we say a lot of things and don't actually.
Let's
execute.
talk to M. I think we can make something happen.
Yeah, I've been meaning to mention that. So be on the lookout, guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I think so too. Hey, but you have to host it.
Oh yeah, I'd host that.
See. Okay. Darren, we were discussing Family Feud.
I love it.
and potentially having our own version.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Serving people through our Instagram.
Do your little church dance.
Is that? I was gonna say that's not Nigerian, is it?
No, it's not.
No, it's Baptist.
It's too bad. There you go. Southern Baptist, baby.
You hear that tambourines? Are you guys talking about that? Because that actually kind of fits into.
Okay.
Speaking of game shows, have you heard that Pat Sajak has had it?
Stop.
Just came across this before you guys came down. So Pat Sajak's rude comments to contestants have viewers demanding an apology.
Hell no.
Here we go.
Hell no. You ain't making Pat Sajak apologize.
Yeah, he don't
for
gotta
nothing.
apologize for shit.
Oh.
You know how many decades he been in the game?
Apparently, it's starting to catch up to him because his behavior is going downhill.
Oh, man.
So apparently, there's a couple other incidents where he has said something kind of out of pocket to the customer, to the contestant. But this latest one,
I'm ready.
I'm like so excited.
let's see. The host introduced the contestant Scott. I can't say his last name. Ig Wisner. I don't know.
Scott or Scart?
Scott.
Okay, Scott. Okay.
That's his Kurt.
I don't know.
Scott is an improv teacher from California. Pat asked Scott about his job, but just a few words into Scott's answer, Sajak cuts him off by saying, "I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?"
What's wrong with that?
Okay. That's not so bad.
Because when we don't say nothing when we don't listen, it leads to more problems. So it's good that he's...
I get it.
He's getting older.
He is. And you know, it could be kind of funny. Okay, cool.
He's usually like that.
Yeah, okay, cool. But
Yeah.
okay.
I'm riding hard for pause for Pat, man. Come
As
on.
the conversation went on, Pat looked at his note card with a look of frustration, remarked, "Why am I mentioning this?" He went on to say,
That's how he is.
"But it's on your card. You had your big toe chopped off. Why are you telling this?" That's what he says.
What's wrong with that?
That's what he says.
Yeah.
That's what he says. Scott then goes on to explain, it's important to know, explaining that as a 12-year-old, he was riding his bike, wearing flip-flops. He fell off of it, cut on top of his toe, blah, blah, blah. The next car that drove by stopped, and 2 paramedics happened to be inside. They helped him, and he was able to
very
get the
long
toe
story.
reattached.
We got letters to turn.
Right. And he wanted to take the moment while he's in the spotlight to thank them 30 years later. Now, I don't think there's any reason to be telling this story on Wheel of Fortune.
I do that all the time. Every time I watch it, I'm like, but what does that got to do with it?
What's it got to do with anything?
Family Feud's notorious for that. Hey, tell us about what's your name, where you're from. Hi, I'm so-and-so. What do you do? Well, I'm youth pastor, and I work for the great state of Georgia. I work in the clerk's office with the best team ever for the last 35 years. I'm married to my amazing husband of 40 years. We met back in high school, and the other's like...
So I can almost get that because that's your life. Right, that's kind of like just the what sums up you, even though it may not be as entertaining to everybody, but that still sums up you. But if you go on to say, and so I just wanted to mention how 10 years ago I was crossing the street and a deer ran into me, and it's like, okay, like that.
Jeopardy usually does that.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's not necessary. But okay, cool, right? Pat goes, a confused Pat stopped the audience from applauding and stated, "That may have been the most pointless story ever told." And you and you told it, Scott. Congratulations to you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, Pat.
Pat fed up.
All right.
Okay, Pat.
Pat had a bad day.
Pat dropped 20 days before they started filming.
That's a lot.
Vanna was like,
Oof. Okay, that's a lot. Because now I have to play this game still with you. Here. We have to be in the same space.
You know something? Scott must have been talking about his toe in the green room the whole time. He's like, if he says something about this toe one more time, I swear to God, it's going on.
Oh my God.
wow. The interaction becomes just days after Pat asks Wheel of Fortune viewers to have a little heart and be more respectful to contestants. Following another incident, but yeah, so
HR made him give that speech, and 3 days later, he's like, "Forget that."
It went from the heart. It went from the heart.
So I just have it one more time because I just in case somebody didn't catch. Pat said to Scott after Scott told the stupid story about his toe, that may have been the most pointless story ever told, and you told it, Scott. Congratulations to you.
Now spin the wheel.
The thing about Pat Sajak is I'm hearing that and I'm like, he was petty the whole episode.
Yeah.
Like when Scott hit the bankrupt, like he said, and that's what I'm saying. That's him. That was strong. He didn't have to go that far.
That was a lot.
He does it. Like even in the Divine Favor clip, when he was like egging it on, like, oh wow, so how'd you get that name? Oh, I was like, Pat, please.
Please, Pat,
Pat,
come
please,
on.
don't do that.
I give him a pass. Yo, how many decades he been on TV? You know how many schmucks he comes
I mean,
across?
you're
Alex
absolutely right.
Trebek, God rest his soul, he was.
Nah, I saw him be a little
He was
cheeky
saucy,
with some
too.
people too. Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
do something for enough years.
That 7 o'clock game show block. I'm trying to tell y'all. And then Family Feud comes out now. It's spicy at 7 o'clock from 7 to 8.
It's a spicy hour.
Cause Steve be going in too.
Yeah, how long Will Fortune been on?
Wow.
What? 40 years? At
They
least?
weren't the first host. Pat Sajak wasn't the first.
No way.
I think Pat was like third, and he's been out for like 30 years.
Something like that.
Oh boy.
I feel like I've looked it up
So
recently.
yeah, it's easy to see
What have you been doing for 30 years?
Living.
being me, barely.
Yeah, you frustrated, right?
I'm dumb frustrated, Bim.
Now imagine.
Imagine I had to do
imagine somebody come tell you a story about they told.
better yet.
How many episodes did they record in a day?
I think 2. Oh wait, how long is the show's at? Half
30
hour?
minutes.
Okay. They may do
Like 5.
shit. That's true.
So he had to listen to 15 stories today.
No.
And you're the 15th story.
Scott,
I'm tired.
So I'll do you one better. For those people that have been married for like 30 plus years.
Here we go.
So if in 30 years, if my wife hasn't shot me for me being me, I could understand if she just like looked at me one day and was just like, and here you are again.
Yeah.
Still breathing, still alive, huh?
And how would you feel? You'd be like,
I'd be like, man.
I love you too.
But then I'd be like, it's been 30 years. I guess you got to pass.
Right.
He's been on that show since before we were born.
See?
Damn, that's near 40 years.
So literally, no, not even near 81. So 40.
41.
Yeah, this is 41st year.
Jeez.
Man, I can say whatever I want to whoever I want. Are you
What you
kidding
gonna
me?
do? Fire me?
Doing this show with grace, elegance.
Look,
Okay?
you haven't retired yet.
You gonna fire me because of Scott and his old
It
9-toe
is-
having ass?
Yo, can you imagine Pat in the back wilding? You talking to me? You talking to me? I built this shit.
I'm Patrick
Sajak.
Mahogany Sajak.
Patrick Mahogany Sajak.
Yo, fam. Yo.
They call me PMS for short. And you ain't gonna talk to me like that. I'm mad that really spells PMS.
Patrick.
Mahogany.
Yo, Bim said, stop. Patrick Mahogany Sajak.
Yo, I swear to
Holy
God.
Christ.
Yo, Jen.
Holy Christ.
Yo, fam. Yo, what's wrong with her, yo?
Oh God, that made my night.
Yo.
Ooh, that made up for the cheese sticks right there.
Oh, my God.
Oh my
Honestly, whenever we, like, leading up to Thursday, I'm like, man, I don't even know if we should record this week because ain't nothing to talk about.
Yo, I've had a week, boy.
This is dumb. Why should we should just call out this week.
Fuck.
And here I am sweating.
Yo,
Here we are.
yo.
I was so tired, and I
my
was like,
God.
damn, I'm gonna go straight from work to Darren's house. I'm gonna have no energy.
Let's get this stuff.
Yo, real quick, I gotta let y'all know because I have to.
Okay.
I have to make sure his middle name's not really Mahogany. That shit kind of work.
I made that all the way up. I'm on the wiki. It didn't say no middle name.
Oh, good. Okay. Wow.
Oh boy.
Yo, just send him a DM. Yo, I was just thinking, you know what I'm saying? This kind of go together if you want to, you know what I mean? Slide this into your government, you know? Holy shit. She said monogamy. Don't mind me. Yo, PMS, you are crazy.
Patrick
Jesus.
Mahogany Sajak.
I gotta look it up. Middle name.
What order
Oh,
is that?
would you like to guess his?
He has a middle name.
Yeah.
It's beginning with an M?
That's not as
No.
cool as
Okay.
goddamn-
It's never gonna meet Mahogany.
It's not gonna meet Mahogany.
Patrick. She's
Yo, Ben's dope.
stupid, yo.
Because I could almost like hear him like screaming that,
Right.
like eyes big,
The assistant walked by the door.
throwing his cards. Patrick Mahogany Sajak.
And he spins the wheel. And walks away.
Bim.
breaks that damn bankrupt in half. Right on his knee.
Oh my god.
I decide who gets the prize.
Me.
You see them letters in that little last wheel? I do that.
Yo, if I'm doing anything for 40 years at a high level, don't talk to me.
Yo.
I don't care. I don't care.
I can do as I please until you tell me to leave the show.
But the thing is, once again, I'm with him. Like there's somebody, there's a producer in the back who says, okay, what's gonna be your story? And like sometimes I really say, so all the things that's happened in your life, this is what you chose.
My guy.
Those people who helped you, they're dead.
Like your toe. It hurts.
You said they're dead.
They probably ain't even dead.
Nah, they probably ain't dead. I did the math.
They didn't pep up this goal like, Marty.
You just said Pat Sajak did this job for 40 years. For the guys who did the job 30 years ago are dead. They're dead. Yeah, gone. Bob Barker's still alive. We just looked at him the other day. He's 98.
Wow, God bless him.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Very tired.
That man lived a full life, yo. Or is living a full life, sorry. Is living a full life.
Are we done with Mahogany Sajak?
I don't know. That is a name. That is a strong name.
That's a strong Christian name.
Man, I don't do you married black? How'd you the mahogany? That's strong.
You know what's crazy? So you know how on Google do people also ask? First question says, who typed this? I can't even read this the way it's written. Do Pat Sajak have a black daughter?
Does he?
Who is the mother of Pat Sajak's black daughter?
Yeah.
He has a black
Pat
daughter?
Sajak
Stop
have
it.
a black wife. All right, there's three
Nah,
questions in the
let's go.
four.
Nah,
I gotta hit one. I gotta hit one.
Man. Hold
Margaret Marie.
There's an M's.
Marie Mahogany. Margaret Marie Sajak is an American country music singer. The 25-year-old country singer, daughter of Wheel of Fortune's longtime host Pat Sajak. But they ain't saying about her.
He ain't got no black baby. His family white as hell. Did he have a?
He has a 25-year-old daughter who's a country singer, but that don't sound like she black. Ain't no pictures.
Was there a rumor or something?
I don't know why 3 out of 4 people would ask that.
Jen, I'm just
Do what you gotta do, baby. I put everything on the table for a reason.
I am hot.
Do what you gotta do, baby.
Yo, what's
How do
up
you
with
look this up? This is,
They got a random picture with him and 2 little black girls. They stupid. He ain't got no black baby. Oh my God, mahogany. That shit. That's classic right there, Jen. Holy shit.
Thanks.
Wow. Wow.
The only other thing I got.
Now his daughter Maggie is white as hell.
I'm the shovel, yo.
Jen is freaking crazy. Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
So I need to know if the guy is wrong in this scenario.
Oh boy.
I'm looking at you, Bim.
Look at me.
Okay. I'll try to sum it up as quickly as I can.
Hey, what did you say to him that made him say, "Don't look at me"? I was reading.
I'm looking at him
4.
because I want to know if the guy in the scenario is wrong.
Oh boy.
Okay. Woman is 42. Her husband is 41.
I'm sorry. His daughter's mom's last name is Brown. I don't know if people took that
Okay.
as... Okay.
Wait, his daughter's what?
Her mom's last name is Brown.
Oh, okay,
I don't know
okay.
if that's what led
Strange.
to... Now her mom's black.
Because you know how dumb people
Her mom's
are.
brown, so
said-
she's fine.
You know. Her mom's a brown, so I'm sure that's why he has a black kid.
Oh my God. Pat married a brown.
And then it took off from there. It took off. It took off, Bim. They didn't even dare nothing else.
Nothing else. The rotary.
You hear he's dating an African American woman? Yeah, she's brown.
Oh my God.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, wife, 42 years old, married to a 41-year-old man. They've been married for 3 years.
Oh.
But been together for 5.
Okay.
She's always had issues. The woman's is writing this. She's always had issues with her weight. And she never really felt good about herself. But last year she started working out, eating better, lost over 60 pounds, but still was a bit uncomfortable with herself. Cool, because, she said she put loose skin, saggy breasts. Ooh, Jen, I'm still.
You want me to read while you can recover?
No,
Okay.
I'm good. Okay. So they talked it over, and she wanted to get a mommy makeover, which included a tummy tuck, lipo.
I hate that they made it cutesy. A mommy makeover.
Yeah. So tummy tuck, a lipo, and a breast augmentation.
You want to get plastic surgery?
Okay.
Call it what it is.
Okay.
Mommy makeover.
So she says she went from a size 20 down to a size 8.
Bit extreme.
Well, not in the surgery, just from losing weight plus the surgeage.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Whew, thank you. Wow.
Yep. So she said,
Imagine that.
Hey.
She said,
The doctor just cutting it, cutting it, cutting it.
Jesus Christ.
slop.
Wow.
Just sculpting this bitch.
Wow. Yeah, pull an all-nighter.
I want to use this one, but I can't.
Of course you can. Use it. Use mine.
Okay. So she's down to size 8. She says, I have 800cc implants. I don't know really what that means.
800cc. Oh, breast implants. To
I
give
don't
it a
know how
lift,
big or
probably.
small, whatever.
Okay.
Cool. She said, my waist is a lot slimmer. Could actually see my abs now. My ass and legs are a lot more toned. And overall, I feel good about how I look.
Good for you.
Splendid. Yay.
But she's married.
And she's married.
Okay.
She said, the problem is her husband is now way more into her. Hold on.
This took a turn I wasn't ready for.
Keep it together. Keep it together, Bim. Because I know Bim's
I'm
going
going
to
to
walk
enjoy
out.
watching Bim.
But it's not fair that you.
Wait, Bim.
She
Wait.
gets the same out of it.
I know.
I don't like it.
But it's okay. So she said, before we had a pretty good sex life. Before my weight loss journey, we would have sex about 3 to 4 times a week. He's always been a generous lover, and I thought he always enjoyed that before. But ever since my surgery and recovery, he has been a completely different person with me. Basically, he cannot keep his hands off me. Since he's been fully recovered, they have sex almost every day, often 2 times a day. Constantly touching her. Can't keep her hands off her, not just in a sexual way. He tells me how beautiful I am continuously. He's always offering to give him massages and cuddle, which we
He's
didn't really
having
do
a hard
before.
time. I'm not even looking at him. I know he's having a hard time.
He even started buying me clothes, which I like. But it's all tight fitting and low cut. The other day, he bought me 2 dresses. We went on a date to the movies, and before we got to the movies, he told me to get in the back seat, and we did it there, and he ate me out, and it was great. But he never did those things before.
I swear to God,
Bim.
Darren, you're baiting me. No, because I almost screamed something. And I swear to God. I'm interested, though. Go, keep going.
She says,
I'm enjoying
she
this.
says, I don't know how to feel about this. On one hand, I really do love all the attention.
Remember what I was saying earlier, Darren? When the cameras and the mics was off? I'm yelling. Sorry. Go ahead.
He said I'm yelling. Oh,
I'm not done.
there's more. She sat there and typed this out. She sat
She
there
did. This
and
is-
typed all these words
this
and
is-
said,
this
yeah,
is-
this makes sense. Send.
Send. This is the Reddit post. The last paragraph. I don't know how I feel about all this. On one hand, I really do love all the attention and passion he's displaying towards me, but on the other hand, it kind of sucks that he never felt this way or displayed this level of attraction towards me in the past. I can't help it, but I feel like he was never really into me before. He's just...
Bim is having a very hard time. Bim is
You
jumping
know,
up and
you know
down.
how we were told we had terrible misfortunes?
That's his
This is
misfortune.
misfortune.
It hadn't happened yet.
Just the
Darren's
punk.
story.
This guy's ridiculous.
Because he goes on Reddit
swear to
and
God.
he scrolls and he
Stop
scrolls.
reading into Reddit, stupid.
He said stop reading it on Reddit. He read it on Reddit.
I definitely read that like an hour before meeting together. I was like, oh yeah. So Bib,
Before he answers, remember I was saying earlier something and I was like, that's just the female train of thought? Yeah. She feels cheated on. It's really amazing.
I'm going to try to do this calmly.
Okay.
are you ready? Do you need a couple minutes? Because Jen can.
No, I have nothing to say
Well, I
about
can.
that.
I can try to give a little bit of.
No, let him.
Hey,
So you read it verbatim just now, right?
I did. Didn't make up any of those words.
Okay, cool. You said they're married, right?
Yes.
Together 5 years.
5 years.
Married for what, 2, 3?
Three.
3.
In their 40s.
In their 40s, hallelujah. And she said prior to the Mommy Makeover, they were having sex 3 to 4 times a week.
Which I think is generous.
Yet you ask yourself,
Was he into me?
was he in?
promoting your little big ass.
I need water.
It was probably.
I didn't think this was gonna be that bad.
Of a workout.
What you mean? I didn't think it was gonna be this bad?
I meant the episode in general, not just this part.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm yelling still.
Because it was more of a workout, you know. And people are tired sometimes. I don't want to lift 250 pounds, but 140 I can handle.
You wonder why we didn't have sex in the car before, huh?
Because
You wonder why, huh?
airbags.
You wonder why, huh? You want to be asking everybody already what's wrong, but you don't understand your own life. End the podcast.
Actually,
Seems like a pretty good time too.
before I went to Pizza Hut.
Fucking fuck you, Darren, for saying that stupid shit.
So what does she want to happen?
She wants validation from everybody. Okay. You look great. He.
So he gave her the validation.
He gave her the validation and more. And I don't see why that's wrong, right?
It's the reason why people do things to their physical appearance.
He didn't tell her to go get the mommy makeover.
He did not.
He didn't say, "Yo,
I need you to look different."
Because she would have mentioned it if he did.
Of course she would have. He enjoyed you the way you looked.
He enjoyed you then, and guess what? Because he can see more of you and he can fit more of you into nice looking shit, he's enjoying you more.
It's hard to shop for. So
That, yes. There's more variety on this side.
Because you don't want to be offensive. It's kind of like the little teeth thing. You know, you don't know if this person's gonna be offended. You bring some shit from Lane Bryant.
This little tiny toothbrush, you know what I'm saying?
You bring some shit from Lane Bryant, and then they go, "Oh, you had to get me something from the big girl store. You couldn't get me something."
Jen, thank you.
I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, okay.
Because it's a thin line, is what I'm saying.
It is a very thin line.
It's a very, and he probably was just being safe.
And he was being supportive.
And he's just like, I love my wife.
I love you just the way you are.
I still buy her stuff.
You niggas gonna complain. I'm wilding.
No, you're good. No, let it out.
Why people always gotta fight? So I'm gonna make it everybody thing.
No, go ahead.
Why do people have to find something to complain about?
I don't know.
Yo, damn man. Yeah, I was doing good at my job and working super hard and shit, but why they giving me more money? Stupid. I don't want this. Oh, so you didn't appreciate me before? Why are you giving me more money now? Because you earned it. So no, fuck that. It's weird. Why are you giving me more money because I'm doing better? Yo, what is going on?
So what would make her happy if he went back?
Because
I said end it, right? My thing's coming on my head.
Because if
He was having a bad hair day.
if everything stayed the same after her makeover,
She'd be like, I went and did all this, and you didn't even notice.
Motherfucker.
I feel good about myself and everything, and my husband is still there, and everything seems fine. Would she complain?
No, because
Is there a GoFundMe to help this guy get a divorce?
Wow.
I'll pay. I don't care.
But he's happy.
I don't want to.
No, he's not. He's trying. He
probably was happy until she started finding things to complain about.
Imagine a conversation with her now. Because she went and typed this and put it on the internet.
Yeah.
Imagine what she's been saying to him. Mm-hmm. Imagine after a bomb-ass sex session, Darren, with this woman that you can actually see parts. Oh, wow, that's there. A bomb-ass sex session, right? And then y'all laying there.
She got her finger on your chest.
Right. She's like, so how come you never did that to me before? Bitch.
Bim.
Sorry. I'm angry.
I know.
What's he supposed to do? This guy who's trying hard, doing the right stuff. What's he
Because if she
supposed
would
to
have
do?
been like, oh, he was never home before, or he was cheating on me, bless you. That's not acceptable. You know, that's your wife. Mm-hmm. He married you big.
And like, again, there's nothing wrong with being big. There's nothing wrong with not being comfortable in your skin. There's nothing wrong in trying to make the change for yourself.
I thought the story was going to be she went and did all this and he was unhappy, bless you. Or he told her, don't do that, and she did it anyway. And he sounds like he supported her every step of the way. Whatever you want to do, baby. You want to get your titties tucked and your tummies flipped. And
cool. Whatever makes you happy. And to me, I'm like, okay.
And then who paid for it?
Thank you. Jen, are you in my brain? I was wondering who paid for this mommy makeover, huh? Darren, can you imagine if...
There's no good answer to that. Because if he paid for it, then it's, oh, is that why you paid for it? And if he didn't pay for it, then it's, well, you didn't even have me pay for it. Bim is having such a hard time.
Because, no, all right, so this is why it's frustrating. And I'm sure you know why, but I have to say it out loud.
Okay.
There are times where people, I won't just say man or woman or whatever, people try to accommodate somebody that they love, genuinely, as they are, I'm sure this gentleman said, hey, you don't need to go and do that. I love you still.
But if you want to go ahead and do it,
You have my support.
I'm not gonna say anyway. And I like what I like.
that's a twofer.
I like what I like.
And for this irrational being, I'm sure she's not doing this with the hopes of looking less attractive. Is that fair to say?
Fair.
So, just by logic, because that's how I try to operate, if somebody looks more attractive, the sexual desire for you increases, right? If we're like looking at a chart, if there's a chart, right, and you you shed some shit, and then they cut you here, and then they added this, and as you do these things, you're looking better.
Because you designed yourself.
You picked, right? You said you want
Nobody
that
built
one.
like you. Did you design yourself?
Well done. Well done. So, the result of it is, wow, you bodied it. Oh my God, you look amazing. Let me reward you for your hard work.
Not even reward you. Let me play with that.
Let me play with that. And you question that now. Now, at this point, I don't know how to operate around you. I don't know if you're actually happy with what you did. Do I have sex less? Do I go back to what it was? Now you're going to complain that I don't touch you? What's the answer?
Think before you complain.
You think that woman has the capability of that?
I'm just saying in general. Before you complain, think to yourself, well, what's the alternative?
What do I want to see happen?
What would have, in the same situation that has upset me, what would have had to have happened for me to not be upset? And if there's no answer.
She's still not happy with herself. And that's where I caution people who mention getting surgeries or whatever.
That's not the thing that's going to make you happy.
Thank you. You do this or you achieve a certain amount of wealth or a physical goal, physical plateau, and then you're there. And you're sitting there at the top of the mountain of cash or of abs or whatever it is, and you realize you're still not happy. And then the people around you who love you and were championing you throughout this journey end up becoming fucking collateral damage in your fucking piss poor attitude of life. Like, I was with you. I was rooting for you. And you're still not happy. Go and figure out what will make you happy then. Because clearly...
Being married.
That
being
is so
healthy,
hard.
Because you said you went and worked out and so you got yourself more healthy.
Right.
And...
Yeah. And who's to say that it's not, he's just, not that he's not attracted to you, but what if he's attracted to, like, your newfound confidence and how you're carrying yourself and everything else, not just the physical part of you.
And that's because at the end of the day, it's still you.
It's still you and a better version of you.
Oh, don't say it, Darren.
No, I don't
be angry at that.
Better, but better in the sense of, like, she said it, I feel better.
I
feel more
we
sexy.
agree.
Yeah.
But what are you fucking complaining for then? You look better. You feel better. You're healthier. You're getting more sex. Yet you still...
He's going to break his own finger.
See it. You saw it, right? It's hurting. It's hurting.
Yo, Ben went in that corner and stomped up and down.
I'm glad it wasn't on camera.
I wished it was.
I wish it was.
I knew what I was doing.
God damn it. He definitely went in the blind spot of the camera.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's enough.
Why you do that to me? You know I got to go with my wife, right?
Well, I'm supposed to know that's not going to make him out of your wife. I'm a real friend.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, but I literally read it like an hour before we bet. I was like, this could be a good conversation.
I appreciate it, Darren.
Why, though? Why?
I like to watch you angry.
You're an asshole. Oh, my
It's
God.
payback.
That's a real story?
It's a real post. Yeah, it's Reddit.
Jen, help. No, honestly, please. I know I do this to you a lot. But help me.
I can't help you with that.
Why? It's so hard. Jen, you know how hard it is? It's so hard. It's so hard.
It's
Yo,
like,
fellas, listen, you feel me, yo?
it's like the age-old question of the people, and once again, not just males or females, but the people who go on social media and talk about how much they want a husband or a wife or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Must be nice, posting, must be nice. I would love this one day, hashtag
Goals,
one day
all that
goals.
shit.
And you wonder, I thought I had my glasses on, you see me?
Oh, you haven't worn glasses in a long time. You abandoned us. I do that shit.
Dummy.
Like, oh.
It's just the bridge of my nose. And then you wonder to yourself, if you actually had a person who fit all those things that you post, but then you didn't post about it, would you be happy?
Woof.
Or if you had somebody who didn't exhibit any of that, but you got to post them a lot, would that be the thing that makes you happy?
See?
I'm exhausted.
It's a
guys.
wild take. So before we left work, the question came up. If you're going to, and I feel like you guys and myself are similar in humans, so I feel like you guys are going to feel similar to me, but I don't know. I was surprised. It was 4 people and 2 said one, 2 said the other. If you order food for pickup, do you tip?
No.
I don't.
Okay.
Do you?
Hell no.
I drove to come get this. That to me at least, that's no different than like me going there and ordering it and waiting for you to give me my food. Why I'm gonna give you? You made it and handed it to me.
Even that, I guess some people still tip.
I will say if it's a rather large order, like if I just ordered for 8 people, then
family.
I might be no. Come on, man. Like family and visitor. Then I might be inclined to leave a small tip.
You're a generous guy.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. Get my shit.
Because nobody's serving you, so.
Yeah, they didn't bring it to the crib. I had to inconvenience myself. Now we even.
Like, it's kind of like
I still had to pay you.
like it's already annoying that if you try to order online, which is something that they implemented, then they added a convenience fee. Like one restaurant that we order from a lot, it's $2 to order online.
Stop it.
Why?
Then you're not getting a tip.
I'm not ordering online.
Nah, y'all call. I'm gonna call
I'm
you.
not giving you
dummy.
$2.
Yeah, nah.
Right?
The
So
hell?
you charge, and then places that deliver. Now before, you would get your stuff delivered and you would tip. Now they add a delivery fee, regardless, and then they have the nerve to say underneath, the delivery fee is not a tip given to your driver, so still tip your driver.
Yeah, who's it going to, my friend?
Exactly. Who's the delivery fee for?
For the restaurant that's not moving.
Ah.
So I've already had these problems with these extra fees before, and the tip thing, it just reminds me of how we were saying nowadays everybody just thinks just because I asked for it, you have to give it to me.
Right.
And so it's like, oh, restaurants was like, well, you know what? We left the tip line on there, and even if there's no waiter or waitress involved, well, you know, see if you go to order pizza online and they're just like, oh, tip, and they give the 3 options, 20, 25, and 30%. What do you mean? I went on this computer device, typed in all the stuff myself, didn't even inconvenience you by making the phone ring.
Right.
Now I'm going to drive to you. Then you're going to have my food sitting out, not boxed.
My friend, I will even look for coupon on my journey. You're not getting.
I totally hit deals first. And then the food ain't even cheap. Why are you talking about? You're telling me about inflation and cheese costs this much.
Cheese cost.
Fine.
Between the gas and the cheese costs, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Then you told me that this container of sauce was an extra $1.
$1. Basta.
Your mother.
All right, guys. I
Oh
think
man,
that's
what an
enough.
episode. I am frustrated. I am tired. That was a lot.
I'm really sorry, Bill.
No, you're not.
I
knew
I
what
didn't
you were
mean
doing.
to make you that upset.
I did.
You weren't that upset?
I was more like, oh, Bib's gonna like this one.
You motherfucker.
He was more messy than mad.
It's more messy
Yo.
than Matt is exactly correct.
Oh my
Because my
God.
first thought was like, ooh, Bib's not gonna like this.
You know what it is though? And I swear to God, we can stop at this. Because, yo, I like logic, yo. I don't do well with feelings. That's my flaw, right? I don't know how this feeling shit works, yo.
Nah, it's a man thing.
If you tell me 1 + 1, I'm gonna say 2.
Sorry, Joe.
Isn't it? So,
I feel
well,
like it's 3.
actually, some days it may actually be 11. Huh?
I mean, technically 2 ones.
Don't do this right now. So, when you tell me you're achieving this thing to help make you feel better,
Then you achieve it,
and you achieve it,
and then you feel better.
and you feel
That's 1
and
+ 1.
and I'm so happy for you that I'm even more drawn to you because of your drive, your determination, you're sexy, you're everything. God damn, look at who I married.
And you got a new everything, and
It's like you got a new girlfriend.
oof.
So I'm gonna explain to you.
Oh boy.
Part of the problem in my mind.
Help, please.
No, I can see where this goes.
Yeah.
Help me.
Now she feels like, okay, well, if this is the kind of girl that you was trying to be with more than who I was, then you probably wanted to cheat on me. This thing takes legs. It goes,
On its own.
It goes.
Hey.
It goes in places.
I feel sorry
And
for
like
you
I was
guys.
telling you earlier about the scratch, it just goes.
So
So be prepared.
I forgot about the scratch.
so when
Squash.
so for like in this instance though, I'm like,
Remember the time your dad said you
Yep.
squashed the
He
guy?
just-
Jesus Christ.
he You squashed the car. All right.
I just be confused though, because like, what does she think would happen? Like with her husband, did she not think that he would find her more attractive, or did she not even go that
but
far?
Like you said, there's no alternative to where she would have been happy. Because if he found her equally attractive the whole time, she would
Why'd
be
I
like,
do all that?
you didn't even notice. It's like when somebody gets their hair done, and you didn't even notice I got my hair cut.
I just feel bad for the guy, man. He seems like a great guy. What's his name?
She, you don't know.
Say his name. We don't know his name.
Hashtag say his name.
Robert.
That's not Robert.
Oh, okay.
It's Patrick Mahogany.
Bye. Jen, you motherfucker. The both of y'all today.